Alrighty, my friends, that was a beautiful run. I really like that game. It's a very fun game. It's really cool. I very much enjoy it. And Stan's a great runner as well, and some really cool people on the couch. But I have a little thing. We've got a little bit of time before the next run, so we've got a bit of time to get some donations in. We're currently at $3,941. The current goal is $4,001. I'm very sorry if you can hear a vacuum in the background. But if we hit $4,001, which we definitely will, we'll unlock the Speed Docs Royal Rumble, and you definitely don't want to miss that one. But we've also got the Kingdom Hearts Oathkeeper glitch. We've got a couple of hours to unlock that, because I think that's at the end of the run that we're going to be showing it off. It's at 115 out of 300 dollars. If you want to get involved with any of that, you can type in !donate. You know the drill. We've been talking about it all night, and I hope to read some of your fun, stupid messages for the rest of the night. Alright, my friends, we have one more run before Set After Dark, and before we say goodnight for another sleepy time, then we'll see you all again tomorrow. But we have a very fun run to close off with. We've got Crispytacoz, the man, coming up with Kingdom Hearts Final Mix 80% Beginner. I'll see you in a couple of minutes.
I was approached to record a video for SDAT, me, a very washed up speedrunner. Hello everyone, my name is Ashwin. I used to be a Dark Souls 1 speedrunner and trying to hope to come back to it, but dabbling in a bit of stray speedruns these days. I'm best known for my hosting at Break the Record Live, an event at ESA Marathon, but I'm also one of the staff and organizers at Speed Souls, and Speed Souls is a Souls series speedrunning community that features all the Souls games, including Bloodborne and Elden Ring. And just like SDAT, our charity marathon annually benefits Save the Children. So if bingo races, speedruns done at 2x movement speed, and all series relay races appeal to you, then you should come by and check out the Speed Souls charity marathon that is taking place this year, October 21st to 23rd. It is mostly a Souls series marathon, however we do accept submissions from anyone and everyone for all sorts of games. Our marathon can be found at twitch.tv/SpeedSouls, but you can also get information on our Speed Souls Discord and Souls Run Twitter about when we'll do these marathons. Enough of me, let's get back to SDAT.
waxaan u imaaday ilmaha baa iga xanuunsaday xanuun badan oo xumad leh oo feeraha oo gaadan yahay oo ihileeyahayna wuu lahaa
Welcome back everyone to SF 2022 for the final run of day number 5. We have a bit of a doozy for you. We've got a bit of Kingdom Hearts action for you from Crispytacoz. Tacos, my friend, the floor is yours.
Well, hello everybody. Glad to see all your lovely faces here. My name is Crispytacoz on Twitch. You can call me Tacos for short. So we're going to be getting ourselves into some final mix beginner any % action right here. So we got our camera settings to manual. Our vibration on the controller is set to off, and we should be ready to go. Once I do a little countdown, I'll be going from 3, 2, and 1, and then the timer will go. So 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So this game is quite a long ride, but it definitely has its moments. And from the start, we're going to be going on a little self-discovery here. So over here we have 3 pedestals, and for this particular route, we're going to be wanting to get magic. Because historically in the Kingdom Hearts series, magic is like basically the go-to when you want to do some busted strategies and combos. So the game is asking us to pick up these items and basically what do you want to accept power and what do you want to give up power. So the power that we're giving up is defense, because for the most part of this game, especially in the beginner mode, we're going to be getting power-ups that basically boost our attack and defense. So we're not going to be relying too much on defense. And basically, we're pro gamers, so we're going to try our best not to get hit too much, unless we really need to. But that'll come up later. So right now we're going through the tutorial portion and the deep dive to the heart, as they call this level. Okay, a little bit of bad luck on the spawn here, but that's okay. The pattern on these shadows also depends on the positioning of your camera, and that's going to be very prevalent in this game. So I had to position myself here so I know where the shadows are spawning, and we get both. Excellent. Really good RNG there. So in this part, you could lose like up to 20 seconds just purely on the RNG of the shadow spawns, considering that this is the beginning of the game and you really have that much power. So having good RNG like that definitely helps in the long run. So the game is telling us how to basically pick up treasure chests. Beforehand, in the original release of this game, you had to actually scroll down to the bottom part of the menu and actually examine things. But Final Mix remedied that and actually gave us access to the triangle button, because before, in the vanilla version of this game, triangle really didn't do much. So thank you, Final Mix, for alleviating that issue. So in this section right here, we're going to be talking to Selfie, Waka, and Tidus. Basically, this is your combo route, or your skill tree route, I should say. So when you choose all the first options for this route, you're going to be getting specific abilities that you want to see early on. And we're also going to be keeping count of our experience as we're going throughout the game. So the next room coming up here is going to be the second to the last part of the deep dive. We're just going to be coming through a wave of Heartless. And hopefully the shadow spawns are really nice to us. Okay, also Sora likes to jump in the air when you don't want him to. Okay. Okay. That fight could have gone a little better, but we'll take what we can get. Also, I spawned right here just so I can get as close to the spawn circle, or the save circle rather. So those are our save points. So before I start this boss fight, I'm gonna go through my stock and get all the power-ups and the defense ups that I need. Because in beginner mode, you actually start with these. So once we're done here, we're gonna go straight up towards the final part of the nice little stained glass decorations we got going on here. And Sora's base movement is not really the fastest thing, but we'll pick up an ability later that we're gonna be using throughout the entire run. Alright, so this was Darkside. Pretty simple boss fight. All you have to do is just hit him get 5 reps of air combos in, and the fight is basically done. Not much to explain about him. You'll be seeing him a couple of more times in the run. Alright, so this is the beginning of the game. We're set out in Destiny Islands. In the lore of the game, Kairi wants us to collect a bunch of things so we can make our own rafts. Our ships, rather. So we've got to pick up a log. We need a sheet, some rope, and logs. So we're going to pick up this barrel over here and jump up to this so we can actually skip a little bit of a platforming over here. With some precise movement, you can actually snatch onto the ledges there. So it saves you a bit of time. So over here, I'm going to be doing a jump onto this tree and jump again. So I can skip having to go onto the ladder, because when you're climbing things in this game, it's actually particularly slow. So throughout the run, we're going to be doing our best to avoid as much interaction with climbing things as possible. However, there are going to be cases where we cannot avoid it, and we're just basically going to have to go through it. So like right here, I'm going to try my best to get as high on the ladder as possible. And then I do a little jump slash there just so I can land onto the ground as fast as I can. And it also saves a little bit of frames there, you know. You always like to, in the speedrun, you want to try to be as optimal as you want. Or as you can, rather. Alright, so day 1 is finished. So basically it's going to be a bunch of cutscene skipping going on. So if there's any donations that were left over from the previous run, go ahead and feel free to read them now.
Yeah, we've had a couple of donations that have rolled on through in the last few minutes. We've had $20 from Anonymous. It says, the reason you don't understand the incredibly simple story of Kingdom Hearts 3 is because you never played Kingdom Hearts 4 2069, in which Sora does fusion dance with Kakarot to infuse his Bankai, setting the stage for Kingdom Hearts 0.1919, uploading my heart. Sounds about right, to be honest. We've also got $5 from Solarium. It says, Tacos, good luck, my boy. Can't wait to see how a kid holding a key can save the universe. Also, shout out to the best boss in the game, Clayton.
Yes.
Those, of course, went towards your incentive, which is to show off the Oathkeeper glitch at the end of the run. It's 140 out of $300, so we're just under the halfway mark. I know we can hit it. We've got a 2.5 hour run ahead of us. We have got plenty of time. Exclamation mark and donate if you want to get involved with that.
Oh yeah, we definitely got a lot of time. I feel like we could smash that incentive, no doubt. We do have a long road ahead of us, so, you know, feel free to just get comfy. This is a really comfy game after all. If I can pick up that egg, thank you. So day 2, we're just going to be collecting a bunch of items over here. So we need, I believe it's a seashell egg, we need 2 coconuts, a bottled water, and honestly, I think it's like 3 mushrooms or 2? I think it's 3, yeah. I keep forgetting all the my muscle memory has just been so inclined to like just gathering the items. I really don't keep track of like how many things I need to pick up anyway. But yeah, so this is gonna be the race portion. If Sora wins, he's captain, and if Riku wins, he gets to share a Palpu fruit with Kairi. And we don't want that to happen, so let's try our best to win. No pressure. So this race is actually relatively really easy to win. Like all you have to do is just reach to the star first, like by just climbing up here, like this really neat shortcut, and just jump onto some trees, hit the star, and then make your way back. All right, so marathon luck has been very nice. I did not fall, so that's reassuring for sure. Okay, we're pretty much in the home clear now, so basically that part is like the quote-unquote scary part of the race. Because if you fall there, then we actually need to win this race so we can get an item called the Pretty Stone. What the Pretty Stone does is going to help us out get some money. We're going to be needing money to acquire 2 items later on in the run, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So right now, Sora's kind of mad that he didn't get to rather Riku was like, hey man, chill out, it's just the name of a ship, no big deal, it ain't that serious. And Sora got all pouty, so that was kind of cute to see. Alright, so over here we're gonna pick up our mushroom, our second one, because the first one we picked up in the cave. Alright, so here we like to call Fast Nut. If we could get our coconuts really fast, that would be nice RNG. Okay, there's one. Hey, there we go, Fast Nut acquired. You love to see it. Really good for because sometimes that tree in particular has the highest spawn rate for the coconuts. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what I heard someone say. So we choose that tree in particular to get our coconuts. So we're just gonna be picking up the last few of our items here. Our last item is gonna be our bottled water. And we're gonna make our way back to Kairi. And then she's gonna give us a high potion and then move on to the rest of the story that we have. Surely it'll be simple and clean from this point forward. Am I right, guys? Anyways, let's move on. So here's our high potion. And here we're just gonna have a couple more exposition going.
You know.
With all these cutscenes, these glorious cutscenes that we're able to skip. Thank you, Final Mix. In Vanilla Kingdom Hearts, these were unskippable. So this run basically becomes a like 6 to 7 hour run, mainly due to cutscenes alone. So the fact that we're able to skip all these basically trims it down to a nice solid, about 2.5 on average, depending on how fast you go. Alright, so now in the story we got the Heartless invading the Destiny Islands, so we're gonna try to figure out what the heck is going on. So we're gonna go up here. Nice little jump slash up there to save a little bit of seconds there on recovery. So we're meeting up with Riku, and this dude likes to like the darkness a lot, so we're not a fan of that. And whoa, holy crap, look, it's a key. Where'd that come from? Alright, so anyways, there's a pretty suspicious looking door over there. Maybe we can go over there and see what's all the fuss about. So we need to go through here to activate a cutscene that'll basically go to the next part of the run, which is the boss fight. Who other than the guy that we saw earlier in the Dive to the Heart? It's Darkseid. Hello, Darkseid. So this fight is simple. Just do the same thing we did, but a little bit more air combos. And I gotta be careful on where I hit him because sometimes if you get too close under the fist here, then you get stuck and you won't get your third hit of your air slash combo. So that could be a little annoying sometimes. Oh hey, it's Goofy. Okay, so this world is interesting. This is Traverse Town. If you're not familiar with it, this is your chance to get familiar because this comfy homeworld music is to just relax / vibe to. So right now we're trying to see what's going on, where we are. And, oh look, the things on the island have chased Sora over here. Interesting. Alright, so I killed 3 of those here. So in order to activate the next part of the stage here, we need to kill 5 shadows. So just 1 slash and maybe 1 or 2 air slashes will do the trick. And we gotta go meet with Sid because activating this cutscene here will trigger some dialogue. And basically what he's doing here is just setting Sora up. I actually didn't know about this until later on, that Sid actually basically behind the scenes told Leon to come get this guy and be like, hey, this kid with a key kind of just showed up. Do something about that. Okay. Anyway, that was Leon.
No way.
He kind of just shows up, and this fight in beginner mode is really easy. All you have to do is just do a few air combos, and he's pretty much done for. Now, this part of the game I cannot skip for some reason. I'm just gonna watch Riku wake up until he opens his eyes, and then now I can skip. Cool, thank you, video game. There's gonna be a few cutscenes like that where for some reason you're just not able to activate the skip cutscene until like a certain point. So get familiar with that. That's gonna be a common thing in this run. All right, so we gotta talk to Leon after beating the ever-loving crap out of him. And more Heartless have appeared. So for experience reasons, we're gonna kill 3 soldiers before going to the boss fight. And I gotta be cautious of picking up items here because I don't want my inventory to get clogged up. So I'm gonna avoid getting any potions or Patera chains, sorry, that appear here. So I'm gonna do my best to avoid them. Because for the most part, we're not gonna be picking up too many items here. We're only gonna like really stop and get like maybe 4 or 5 treasure chests in the entire run. Because beginner mode is pretty forgiving when it comes to the like getting items and inventory. Okay. All right, Donald, do the thing. Thank you. Okay, that was actually a pretty good soldier formation fight there. Sometimes Donald likes to be a nuisance and not like do fire when he's supposed to. Okay. So this is guard armor. The way that this boss works is he has a bunch of limbs and you can break apart. And there's actually a certain pattern to try and hit all these pieces off. And when you get stumbled back like that, it's actually annoying.
This should help.
Alright, so I'm gonna heal Goofy because I don't want this item in my inventory. Because one of the soldiers actually dropped the potion. And I had to wait for him to spin so I could do the last air combo, and that was guard armor. Now, I had to pay attention because Goofy has an ether on him, and that ether is very important. And I want to make sure that he does not waste it on Donald right there.
So...
I see the chat is enjoying the back off. Yes, you're gonna be hearing a lot of that, so another thing to get used to. If you guys are fans of Kingdom Hearts, you're gonna, I just want to see that in the chat. Just chat going this is it. Oh, and especially one phrase in particular you're gonna be hearing a lot is deep freeze. So once we unlock Blizzard, I definitely want to see some deep freezes once we get to a certain world.
Deep freeze, deep freeze,
deep freeze. Exactly. You know what's up, Clock. But yeah, so now we get Goofy and Donald as our companions throughout the rest of the run. And Goofy gives us basically the most important ability that is going to be helping us in the run, Dodge Roll. So Dodge Roll is going to be our source of movement. So beforehand, Sora can only just walk at a normal speed. So let's get that ether from Goofy real quick. Let's equip a Brave over the ribbon and Dodge Roll. That's our first menu. Now, overall, the menuing in this game is pretty airtight as far as like trying to do your muscle memory and where to menu, because we want to pause as little as possible, obviously, for the sake of being fast. So the reason why we're not going to the gummy ship right now is because in the English version of this game, for some reason in the English version, when you go up to this Trinity mark and activate this cutscene, Sora is actually close to the door or the gate here, and you can just clip it by walking forward. So doing that is a little bit of a sequence break, and I apparently cannot see. Where am I? I'm apparently in the darkness. The darkness has been consumed. Okay, let's chalk this up into something that's never happened before. Wow, that is actually amazing. Am I actually just soft locked? Wait, I'm locking onto something. What is going on here? Oh my god, this is amazing. What?
Game?
Okay, I guess I soft locked. Interesting. Okay. Okay, I was not prepared for this. I didn't expect the game to soft lock here. Okay. I cannot move? Interesting. Okay. I mean, this is very interesting. Okay, let me try resetting real quick. This is so weird. This is literally legitimately never happened to me. Okay. Let's cut it real quick. I'm gonna try to reset this real quick.
While we go through do you need an intermission real quick? Or?
Yeah, let's do an intermission. I legit have no idea why this is happening right now.
That's all good. We'll get that right on for you.
Yeah, okay, go ahead. Okay, let me know when I'm good to reset. That is so weird. Like, I hear Leon.
Cool.
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. All right, my friends, we are back. We just had to real quick have a short little break. Just forget the last 17 minutes.
Yeah, the last. Yeah.
So welcome to SDAT 2022. This is the last run of day 5.
Yes.
We've got Crispy Tacos here doing a little bit of Kingdom Hearts action. Tacos, the floor is yours. Let's go.
All right. Well, we've never done this before. All right, cool. Let's do this. All right. So I'm gonna do a countdown, and we'll start the timer again. All right. 3, 2, 1, and go.
So now we have to fill 17 minutes that everyone's already seen.
You know what? That is all good. I'll be okay with this.
Hey, all I'm saying is if someone from chat types an exclamation mark donate, throw some money towards Save the Children, I'll, we might be able to fill the next 17 minutes of me, reading people's donation. There's an idea.
Yeah. All right. Well, for those of you guys who are just joining in, I might as well just explain what's happening again anyway. So, in the beginning of the game, we're in the deep dive. So in the deep dive, we have 3 of these weapons chosen upon us. So we have the Mystic, which is the wand. We have the sword and the shield. Those are pretty self-explanatory for attack and defense. So in this run, we're going to be choosing magic because magic, as you know, knowing Kingdom Hearts lore, or just like Kingdom Hearts in general, it is the most powerful element in this game. And especially in beginner mode. Okay, good RNG on that fight. Good. So that's a bit of a result from the previous attempt. So I wanted to walk there so that way I can get these two to spawn here. Okay. Alright, not so lucky on that fight there. So as we're going, so the deep dive is basically a tutorial of the game, showing you how the combat works, how to interact with items, so on and so forth. So as I mentioned earlier, in this version, Final Mix not only lets us skip cutscenes, but also has some updated quality of life changes. For instance, they implemented more use of the triangle button. So the triangle button before didn't really do much except for calling your party members when you're in action, but when you're just around exploring, that you can actually examine items by pressing triangle instead of having to scroll all the way down to the bottom of the menu and clicking examine, so on and so forth. So we're going to be talking to these three, Selfie, Titus, and Waka here. So this unlocks a skill tree for our level up system here. So when you choose all three of the first options, you're going to be getting certain abilities that you want earlier on. So just skipping some of the dialogue here. There's going to be a lot of cutscene skipping here. And since I don't have the loadless timer, it's going to be a little tricky as to trying to figure out when I can be able to skip cutscenes. This fight's looking a little shaky. Okay, yep. Really bad luck right there. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so over here I had to try and jump so I can get as close as to the save point as possible. So I can load up the next part of the game. So in beginner mode, you actually start out with 8 power-ups and 8 defense ups and 4 AP ups. We're not going to be using the AP ups because we're not going to be equipping too many abilities. So we're just going to be equipping all the defense and the power-ups. Okay. Alright, just doing a little stroll up here. We're going to catch up to our first boss of the game, which is Darkseid. Fairly simple. Just going to go over here, wait for him to put his fist down, do 5 air combos, and that's Darkseid. So I want to get rid of this potion because I really want to make sure that my inventory is not clogged. And keeping my inventory not clogged will make it easier for item management when I'm doing my menuing. And because my muscle memory forbids me to do it otherwise. So that's that. Alright, back here again. So we're in Destiny Islands. So the first item that we're going to grab here, we're going to be grabbing our items for Kairi and Riku want to make a raft, or lifeboats rather, so that we can try to explore the different worlds. So I'm picking up that barrel and going to be skipping some of the climbing over here so I can get to this sheet. Or the cloth, rather. I'm gonna do this jump over here to the tree, jump up. Ooh, okay, I got the ladder to back me up there. So sometimes when you're approaching the ledge too fast and you try to press the jump button, it won't do it properly, so you saw that there. But that's okay. So I'm gonna try to look down and see where the fish are so I have a good idea of where to jump into the water. And I'm gonna make our way over to the ladder over here so I can pick up the last log. So climbing in this game is very slow, so I'm going to try my best to avoid climbing as much as possible. Alright, so we got all our items. We're going to talk to Kairi over here. So she gives us 2 high potions, one for day 1 and one for day 2. Alright, so just a couple of dialogue skipping over here, so really not much going on. If there's any other donations that came through, Clock, feel free to read some.
No, No, not in the last couple of minutes, but that's perfectly fine. We've still got 2.5 hours left to raise a whole bunch of money for Save the Children. Just a friendly reminder, we still have the Oathkeeper glitch incentive up $140 out of $300. We've got quite a ways left to go, but quite a bit of deep freeze to listen to, so you know.
I actually didn't realize we were close to halfway. Yeah, that's actually kind of cool. Yeah, let's make it happen, guys.
We're just under the halfway mark, so we've got plenty of time, plenty of opportunity to do it. We also have a whole bunch of awesome prizes that we're giving away if you are so inclined to donate for them. Exclamation mark prizes, that will give you the list for them. There's also no purchase necessary in the links that will be provided in there. You'll be able to see a nice little Google form. It's most prizes are around the $3 to $5 here. We've also got the grand prize of $25, which will be cumulatively which will be given out at the end of this weekend.
All right, awesome. Yeah, man, let's make it happen. I believe in you guys. So we're going to be collecting these items for day 2. So we have a seagull egg, we're going to have bottled water, a seagull egg, 3 mushrooms, and I believe 2 coconuts. All right, so we're going to do... So this guy, Riku here, he's basically our rival. And we're going to be doing this fun little race here to try and determine who gets to name the ship. And I want to name it Excalibur, and he wants to name it Highwind. I wonder where he got that name from. So if we win, we get to be captain. But if Riku wins, he gets to share a Palpa with Kairi. So let's try our best to make sure that doesn't happen. No pressure. Alright, so we're going to actually take the shortcut here. We're going to take this ladder and climb up here. And we got a little zip line action. We're just going to let go, jump on some trees. Alright, touch the star and then make our way back. Gotta be careful because sometimes these trees can like interrupt your jumping because they have like really weird like landing like hitboxes. Like sometimes you could be actually stuck in the air because like you landed at a different like property of the tree. So I try my best to avoid that as much as possible. All right, so we won the race. So the reason why we needed to win there is because we get an item called the Pretty Stone. The Pretty Stone is actually going to be coming up much later in the run, or not like super later, but like when we return to Traverse Town, we needed to acquire money so we can buy 2 items that we're going to be needing for the gummy ship. But we'll get there. Okay, well, take 2. We're going to try our best to get this tree over here, if I can lock onto it. Fast Nut, part 2.
Fast nut.
Fast Nut, okay, there's 1. Okay. Unlucky. Fast. Aww. Yeah. Bad luck. Where is the last coconut? Are you here? Okay. Just not gonna give me any more? Okay. Just not giving me any more coconuts, huh? Okay. Interesting. Did it like actually spawn and I'm just not seeing it? Like, this is crazy. Okay. Or did I grab I didn't grab 2 yet, right? I definitely grabbed 1. Okay.
I didn't see you grab the second.
Yeah, I'm like, is this like, what is going on? I should definitely have 1 more. Let me check my inventory. Yeah, I only have 1 coconut. Dude, this is crazy. Where is the second coconut? I need it. Hello, video game?
Time for another reset?
No, this is fine. I'm just very unlucky. What is... I'm actually, like, I'm impressed. I need the second coconut. Where is it? Oh my god, I might have to reload the room. Oh, this is embarrassing. Okay, hold on. What? I have never seen this bad luck before in my life. Ay. Okay, well... You win some, you lose some, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna have to reset the room. Okay, can we get 1 coconut, please? There we go. Oh my god! I have never seen that bad luck of coconuts before, like in my life.
Let's go!
Yeah, first try, let's go. Dude, that is insane. I've never seen that happen before. Like, at least it would show up at least 5 seconds later. Man, well, I hope that's not a testament of things to come, because, wow, that was really bad. Okay. Well, I guess that's not that much of a time killer, because, I mean, this entire run is, like, really, really long, so... If anything, that's just a really stubborn obstacle that we'll just have to get over. Alright, now we can progress. Just that one dang coconut. Alright, so just a few more cutscenes to skip here. We'll be making our way back to where we were fairly shortly. Alright, so again, the Heartless have spawned. And with our wooden sword, we're going to try to see what all the commotion is about. So I see Riku over there. Alright, and whoa, a key. Look at that. Alright, so we're going to make our way over to the door once more. And then activate the next boss fight here, which is Darkside again. Oh, okay, a little slow in that cutscene there. So this boss is fundamentally the same as the first Darkside boss. Just hit him a bunch of times. Try not to get stuck in the corner. Try not to have dropped inputs, so on and so forth. Okay. Well, that was a better fight than previous, so I guess I got that going for me. Alright, there's Goofy again. So we have appeared into a place called Traverse Town. This is our basically starting point of our journey, and of course equipped with the comfiest homeworld music you've ever heard of in your life. So we're gonna try to explore the area, see what's been going on. So the Heartless that were at Destiny Islands is basically caught up to Sora, and we need to kill 5 shadows in order to progress. So there's 3. And we're gonna come back here because we need to talk to Sid, who's in the shop. And there's 5. Okay. So just one quick slash and maybe one slash or a couple of quick slashes, or jump slashes I should say, should do the trick. Alright, so after a little bit of dialogue skipping, we're just gonna be making our way out, and we're gonna have someone approaching us. Alright, what's the RNG? Okay, he jumped again. Okay, so this was Leon. Pretty simple fight. A lot of these fights are basically just going to come down to jumping and air slashing a bunch of times. Ad nauseum. So for some reason, this cutscene you cannot skip until Riku wakes up. I do not know why. I guess it's for lore reasons, but I'm just gonna move on from that point. There's gonna be a lot of instances where cutscenes they're gonna be taking a little bit until you have the prompt to pause, so you can skip the cutscenes. This is gonna be a common thing in this run. All right, so now we've activated this phase of the level where we have to kill 3 soldiers for experience reasons, so that way we get our strength up, and we're gonna need it for when we fight the guard armor. So that's 2 and 3. All right, so now we can ignore the rest of the Heartless and make our way over there. Alright, so we're basically back to where we were. Oh, a little unlucky there. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Donald. Yeah, Donald can sometimes just decide. In this game, Donald's AI is, he kind of just decides what he wants to do. In Kingdom Hearts 2, you could kind of control his AI by turning off certain spells. But here, you just kind of have to roll the dice and see what he feels like doing. That's unlucky. Okay. Sorry, so we got all the limbs off. So the way that this boss fight works is that you want to break off all the limbs first and then go for the body. And then you're able to hit him. Okay, and I had to make sure that Goofy didn't use his ether on Donald, and Donald was on full MP, so that's pretty good. Alright. Alright, so we're back in it now, so we're just gonna continue off to where we left off. So again, we're just gonna be talking to Leon and the gang. Leon is actually going to give me an elixir. I forgot to mention this earlier, but Leon actually gives you one of the elixirs that we're going to be carrying throughout the entire run. Throughout the run, we're going to need 2 elixirs and 3 mega elixirs. And we're going to be using, those are going to be the only items that we're going to ever really need for the boss fights, for endgame, I should say. So Donald gives you fire, and Goofy gives you what is perhaps the most important ability in the game, which is dodge roll. Dodge roll is going to be our source of movement here, our most important sense of movement, because base Sora basically is just not really a run cycle, but more so a just a default. How do I say? Sorry, it's kind of hard to talk while I'm menu. Like a run cycle that doesn't really get any faster. So once we unlock dodge roll, we get to move a lot quicker. All right, so let's try this again. So as I was saying earlier, we're gonna go to the alleyway here, and the reason why we're not going to the gummy ship first is because for some reason in the English version of the game, you're actually able to clip through the gate here. So once you're looking at this Trinity mark, Sora is like right behind the gate, and we're just gonna go up. All right, there we go. Now we're loaded in. So I guess for some reason, when you're loading that cutscene, you don't want to be pressing any buttons, otherwise you'll just be engulfed in darkness. So lesson learned. All right, so we're just gonna be getting some dialogue here. So you're actually not supposed to be here until you unlock the Red Trinity, and you don't get the Red Trinity until you beat the Deep Jungle. Deep Jungle, you unlock Red Trinity. And doing the sequence break makes it so you don't have to enter here until much later in the game. So we're gonna talk to Leon first, get the Earth Stone, which is basically our first summon gem, which is Simba. And Simba is gonna be really, really important, so we wanna make sure that we get him. Okay, so for this portion of the game, really not much is going to be happening. So if you guys want to share some donation incentives or anything that may have been missed, feel free to do so.
Absolutely, I've been saying that we're very close to halfway on the Oathkeeper glitch, and I'm proud to say we are now halfway to the Oathkeeper glitch. We had $10 from Anonymous who says deep freeze is the Oathkeeper glitch. God, I cannot say that today.
Deep freeze or the Oathkeeper glitch?
And I hope we can show it off well. If we can get 150 buckaroos in the next, couple of hours, it's definitely doable. It's I think we might need one more $5 train to wrap out the marathon.
Oh, we have a train coming? Okay, I mean, this is definitely the perfect opportunity for it.
I like the choo-choos. You like the choo-choos. We all like the choo-choos.
Yeah.
I want to see one last choo-choo for day 5, Exclamation mark donate if you want to get in the action.
And this area in particular is definitely the perfect time because we're just going to get a bunch of cutscenes and then we're going to go through a gummy ship mission. So it's going to be basically about like 5 minutes of nothing happening. So if you guys want to get those donations rolling in, now would be the perfect time to do so. So yeah, just to give a little bit of a lore info going on right now. So we met Merlin. Merlin here is basically the owner of this little old house that we got here. And we also have the fairy godmother with us. She's going to be helping us unlock summons as we progress through the game. But we're only ever going to be getting 2 summon gems. It's going to be Dumbo and Simba. Alright, so now that we've unlocked this, we're gonna now go to the gummy ship and proceed to our first world that is in Traverse Town, which is Alice in Wonderland's world. So we're gonna go through the gummy garage real quick because we actually want to delete all this, get a cockpit, a gun, and an engine because we want to get as many blocks available as possible because we're gonna be actually unlocking and getting some of the gummy blocks that'll make us faster during these gummy ship missions. But for right now, all we have is just the cockpit, engine, and the gun, so we're not going to be really doing anything right now. This is honestly the perfect time for a bathroom break slash coffee slash you know, just grabbing yourself a nice meal because this is just going to be a minute and a half of just staying in this one corner and practically doing nothing.
Well, speaking of trains, we just had $5 from the conductor who says, all aboard!
Hey, there we go. Let's get the train rolling and try and make our way to that Oathkeeper glitch incentive because you definitely don't want to miss that. Alright, well, now that we got this going on, how's your day going, Clocky?
Yeah, look, my day's been going good. We've had some really good runs today. We've also had a really good block of homies to wrap out day 5, which is really cool. You know, we're Gaffy, we're Stan, we got you. We got some really cool people on, you know.
Awesome.
I'm excited for some runs tomorrow. I'm on, Merkaz is on, I'm on again.
Yeah, bro. Oh man, I can't wait to see that.
Give me pretty stack. I got 2 runs, potentially 3, depending if we can hit my incentive. So you know. Yeah, no, we had a good little
crap row. It's Crash and Spyro.
Crap row.
We can't call it Crash no more. It's the opposite. Crappy.
We had a good crap row block.
Yeah.
You know, we had Hammerhead Labs on CTR. We had that Solarium guy, I guess.
That Solarium guy. Okay. Yeah, shout out to Solarium.
His run was okay. You know, it could have been a bit better. Could have been a bit faster, you know.
Alright, Bunny Booty. You cannot skip that cutscene for some reason. I do not know why. Alright, so yeah, we're here in Wonderland finally. Let's just push this bed over and we're gonna shrink ourselves. Yeah, this makes no sense out of context, but here we are. So in this world, we kind of just found ourselves in the middle of a trial session going on between Alice and the Queen of Hearts because Alice is suspected of stealing the Queen of Hearts' heart. And they're trying to figure out who is the culprit of this. So the thing that Kingdom Hearts 1 did like really well compared to the other Kingdom Hearts games is that they really did their best to tie in like the Disney universe as long as like progressing the plot. So like the reason why that we're here and we find the Queen of Hearts being like, oh, someone stole her heart, we got to figure out who it is. So the Heartless is, you know, obviously like the big culprit here. And I feel like the latter games really didn't show that, and I kind of wish they did. Donald?
It was Goofy.
Thank you.
Goofy did it.
It was Goofy, yeah. It was Goofy. All Goofy. Okay, I need to wait for the Heartless to despawn so I can get this treasure chest. Okay, I guess they followed me here. Okay, thank you, Donald. There we go. Okay, well, I guess that's a little bit of EXP over there to get, so I guess I'm not too miffed about that. A little bit of a time loss there, but no big deal. Alright, so when you're playing this casually, you're supposed to pick up all 5 pieces of the evidence, but you can only just pick one and then talk to the card guard right away. However, this lowers our chances of the answer being correct, so we have a 1 out of 5 chance, and I'm going to try my best to guess the correct one.
Fourth one.
The fourth one?
Fourth one.
Fourth to the right? So let's try it.
So
alright, let's try it.
The one that's in front of the right guard.
Okay, let's try it. Oh, let's go. All right, clock instinct. Very nice. All right, so we found it. The 1 out of 5 chance. All right, awesome.
Look, all I'm saying is for that beautiful game, I think we need to get a few $5 donations in.
Yeah, I agree. That was the clock clairvoyance right there. Okay, that was actually a really good clock tower fight. That fight could be really annoying because the way that all the card guards kind of just crowd the tower, the auto lock in this game really loves to focus on anything that is close to Sora at the time and that seems hostile. So the card guards there would be the point of interaction, and the auto lock just does not want to shift to the tower. So I got really fortunate that since we found out that the soldier was the culprit instead of Donald or Goofy, Donald and Goofy are able to help help with the fight, and they can distract the card guard, so that was really fortunate there. Alright, so right now we're going to do this little jump trick over here because I do not want to spawn the Heartless here. If you spawn Heartless here, you're not able to interact with the lights. And you kind of need to light both of these so you can progress to the next room. And if you fall here, you lose a lot of time, so I hope I don't fall. Alright, awesome. That is actually really tricky to do because sometimes the dodge rolling is really finicky when you're trying to get into another section. Like on elevation that is like the same as this. Oh, and I accidentally spawned a Heartless here. Whoopsie.
Fire!
Yeah, so basically this is what happens if you spawn the Heartless. Alright, and they're just not disappearing, so I'm going to try my best to despawn them. There we go. So if I do that, I can jump down here and activate. There we go. Just a little bit old marathon luck for you right there. So we're actually approaching the end of this world. It's actually really quick. We just had to find who the culprit was and then chase the Cheshire Cat a couple of times. And we're gonna be fighting the boss of this world, which is the Trickmaster. Now, if all goes well, this should be a really quick fight.
Come on!
So I'm going to be utilizing really specific air combos and using the air to ground auto lock so I can hit him. And I'm going to try my best to get Goofy and Donald to get some hits in too, so we can get the barrier threshold so that each time the Trickmaster gets knocked down. And that was an okay fight. That was an alright fight. Had to wait a little bit because Goofy didn't jump up and get the damage that we were supposed to, but we take those. Alright, so we're done with this level. So we picked up a gummy piece, a Navi-G piece. So we're going to be needing these in order to... So in the story, we're trying to find King Mickey at this point in time. So there's Blizzard. So that is going to be one of our most important early game magic spells that we're going to be needing. So that's when you're going to be hearing the deep freeze. So I want to see as many deep freezes as we can, especially considering there's going to be a part in the next level that we're going to called Deep Jungle, where we're going to be fighting a wave of... We're going to be fighting a lot of the Power Wild, or the Monkey Heartless. And the fastest... Yeah, Deep Jungle. So we're going to be...
Huh? Deep freeze.
Deep freeze. Yeah, exactly. There you go, Clock. You said it. Could have said it better myself. Deep Jungle equals deep freeze. So, yeah, that being said, so there's going to be a part in the game where that is going to be our fastest way of killing the wave of those Heartless. So I want to see those deep freezes. It's going to get real chilly once we get there.
All I see is deep freeze.
All I see is deep freeze, exactly. Alright, and it's going to be a little bit until we get there. Did we get any more of those $5 donation train things going?
Unfortunately, the conductor has not left the station as of yet, but I have a feeling we might be departing soon. I don't want to be that guy, but I'm going to be that guy here that would never miss an incentive. So we're $155 out of $300. And not only that, we're at $3,981. All we need is $19. Sorry, no, $20, and we'll hit our current new goal of CJitsallGewd Royal Rumble will be unlocked and will be streamed done in the near future. So, you know, if you want to see that, you know what to do. I would like to see 4,000 hit by the end of today.
Ah, you know what? I agree.
That would be a nice number to hit.
Yeah, 4,000 rounded out, guys. I believe we can make it happen.
Absolutely. Get a couple of hours to do it. You all know the drill. Go to the couch. We might be able to find, you know, a couple of dollars just falling between the pillows.
Check the sock drawer. You know, maybe you'll find some coins in there.
Oh, dude, I always find money in the sock drawer.
There we are. All right, so we're in Deep Jungle now, and this is Sabor. Sabor danger. That was Sabor. Bye bye. Sabor can be kind of a pain because of how small she is. Yes, Sabor is a she. It can be really annoying because like the air combos can have a tendency to whiff on hurt boxes such as Sabor. So I'm gonna try my best to like get some quick combos in there. So now we're in Tarzan's world. And over here, we're going to be hitting that save portal because we're going to be using the gummy ship to warp back up there because that is our fastest form of transportation when we're trying to go to different rooms. And I'm going to be picking up these slides here. Let's see if I can get all of them really quickly here. All right. And then this last one right up here. Nice. All right, that was pretty smooth. I'd say that was a good collection of slides right there. Alright, and looks like Goofy found a really interesting looking gummy piece, so we're going to try to figure out what it is. But until we get there, we have to use all the slides that we gathered so we can have Tarzan speak to us in a native language. So we're just going to go through all the slides here, and then we'll have a cutscene play that'll basically unlock the next part of the level for us. So we're going to be using the gummy ship to travel back to the tunnel that we were just at. It is the fastest way to get there by far, because otherwise you'd have to be going through like 3 different rooms and having to jump and use ladders, and that's too slow. So we're going to be doing a lot of backtracking here. We're going to be going through the section of climbing trees, vines too, and a bunch of other rooms in this game, or in this level in particular. That like if you were playing this as a kid and you were doing a casual playthrough of this, I know for a fact that you got lost in this world, and there's like nothing to really to tell you where to go next. So you kind of just had to guess if you weren't really paying attention. But luckily this is a speed run, so we kind of have a general idea of where we're going. Knock on wood.
When I play this casually, I kind of went around in circles for like half an hour.
Yeah, this level and Atlantica are very prone for that, but luckily we do not go to Atlantica in this run, so don't you worry. There's actually 2 worlds that we skip in this run. It's it's Hercules World and Atlantica. So we do not go to Olympus Coliseum or Atlantica. So just to put that out there. All right, here we are. All right, where are you? There you are. I hate when that one hides. All right, so this is the deep freeze section.
Deep freeze,
deep freeze, deep freeze. So yeah, you're gonna be hearing a lot of that. This portion is literally just deep freeze. All right, so we're going back to the tunnel. So there's a certain pattern or certain rooms that have all these waves of Heartless, and that we need to get to unlock the next part of the run.
Deep freeze, deep freeze.
All right. I'm gonna try my best to conserve MP. Okay, that was pretty good. So I do want to try my best to conserve MP because I want to hit as many of those power walls with Blizzard as much as I can, because it's basically like the shotgun of the game. It covers a really good, like, pretty good ground, and it doesn't use that much MP.
Deep freeze, deep freeze.
Oops. Okay, don't jump up there, please.
Deep freeze.
Oh, that was really good. Okay, very nice. Yeah, I got lucky with those last formation there. All right, so now I'm going to use the ether that Goofy had at the beginning, because I'm going to be needing those to use more of them good old deep freezes.
Deep freeze, deep freeze, deep freeze, deep freeze.
Nice, that was really fast. Good pattern right there. Okay, so just one more deep freeze wave.
Deep freeze, deep freeze. Deep freeze.
Nice. Okay. Not bad power wall fights, actually, I should say. So that was all of them. So we're not going to be deep freezing for a hot minute. So we got to go back to the camp and figure out that that Clayton is gone. I think I wonder where he could have gone. So we got to get out of the tent, and then cutscene that triggers. So we got to fight Sabor in the middle now, where the camp is, or sorry, the bamboo. Now, depending on what the attack pattern is, okay, so she stayed back, so I could just spam fire here. Okay, that was a decent fight. normally at the start you actually want Sabor to be staying back, so that way you can just spam fire and get a lot of damage in without her being staggered, and then you get your air combos in. So I'd say that was a decent fight. Okay. So now Jane and Turk are missing, so we're gonna try to figure out where they went. So ideally, in the normal playthrough, you want to like go to where Vines 2 is, but you could actually just do this little jumping minigame here with the vines. You can actually skip it, and it'll transport you all the way to the end. So that's a really neat trick there to try and progress. So this thing kind of showed up out of nowhere, so we're just gonna hit it a couple of times. And hopefully Don will kill something while I'm doing this. And he didn't. Okay, that's fine. EXP might be a little low depending on how he interacts in Traverse Town 2, but we'll see. If anything, we can just get scanned while we're doing the bandit fights in Agrabah. So yeah, this is that was the climbing tree section here. So now we basically figured out that Clayton was the one behind all this, so we gotta go confront Clayton real quick. And jumping down here actually transports you to the cliffs, which activates this cutscene. All right, everyone's favorite part of the game, Clayton. All right, let's see if we can get this quick kill here. Sometimes Clayton likes to be up there, and that could activate the quick kill, but instead we're just gonna get the normal. Okay, so Clayton's going off. Alright, that was a pretty good Clayton fight, all things considered. So Clayton, for some reason, has no revenge value, so you can just kind of bully him in the corner once he gets off the stealth sneak. Okay, a little tricky to try to find out when I can be able to skip the cutscene without the loadless timer on, but yeah, I'll figure it out. Alright, so now this part of the run is kind of annoying. This climb can really be frustrating, but let's see how it goes for me here. Okay, that's fine. It's this last jump over here that's going to be a bit tricky. And okay, yeah, not bad. That was a pretty good waterfall climb there. Not terrible, but not the best thing in the world either. So, all right, so Deep Jungle is practically done at this point. So we get the last gummy piece here that for the first 3 worlds, and we're going to be unlocking Red Trinity, and as well as getting a new Keyblade. So Jungle King is going to be really good, and we're going to be equipping that later once we get to Agrabah. Okay. So now this portion of the run is just basically making our way back to Traverse Town, and we do not have the warp gummy yet, so it's going to be a little bit. So this is another break time if you guys want to like just give yourself a nice stretch, get some water, get yourself a snacker or whatever. Now's the perfect time to do so. So we're making our way to Wonderland, and we're just going to be doing some gummy traveling for a little bit. This section will take like roughly 7 minutes to do so. So if you just want to give ourselves, you want to give us a reminder of what we got going on for our incentives clock.
Absolutely, we've got one more last incentive to wrap up day 5, which is, of course, the Oathkeeper glitch. You're all probably sick of hearing me say that by now, but you know, we've still got just a little under $50 to go, but we also have some cool prizes coming up. We have some nice little raffles that are rolling on each and every single day. Each day has its own prizes along with a grand prize. A couple of the prizes for today have expired now. But for this run, if you donate $5 from now until the end of this run, go into the draw to win a Kingdom Hearts mouse mat, which is pretty cool.
Oh, neat.
And also a Stream Amplified bundle, which is a mic and a nice little ring light, which is nice and pretty looking. CJ showed them earlier during CJ's prize corner. And also, if you donate donate between now, if you donate $25 cumulatively,
Yeah.
cannot talk.
It's a hard word, trust me.
Yeah, between now and the end of the marathon entirely, you will go into the draw to win the grand prize, which is an Elgato Stream Deck. Also, you do not have to donate. You can also go to sat.live/prizes, and you can scroll down to the very bottom, where not only you can see the prizes, but there's also a form. No purchase is necessary at all.
Alright, so right here, I mean, I'm just going to be staying up here in this little corner, and basically it'll make us get to Traverse Town without really having to do anything. So again, any more shilling you want to do, then throw it out there.
Look, I just want to show for my boy CrispyTacoz here again, though, twitch.tv. I don't really have anything to show, I'm going to be honest with you.
Hey, you know what? I respect it. Thank you.
Give Tacos a follow.
Yeah, I greatly appreciate it. Thanks again. Thanks again for having me here. Like, this is a really great opportunity to be able to close for SDAT Day 5. I'm really happy to do this, so... I mean, we're not even, like, close to halfway done for the run, but we still got a long journey ahead of us. And I promise you this is going to be the last of the slow gummy ships, because we're going to be getting some equipment that'll make this go a lot faster. So as we're approaching Traverse Town, we're going to be doing a couple of things. So we're going to talk to Sid, and we're going to sell our items once we unlock getting a book, because Leon is the one that actually gave us the book. And since we already did that sequence, we can just go straight to Sid. And we start from here because we haven't unlocked the accessory shop as a warp point yet, so we're going to do that once we talk to Sid. Also, a little graphical note here. There's apparently a lot of these blue squares tend to show up in this room and in Hollow Bastion in particular. I really don't know why. It's like a graphics card thing. But yeah, just get used to seeing these little blue squares. It really just happens in this cutscene, and you also see it during certain load levels when you're like going to the gummy ship.
The blue squares return.
The blue squares are back. Okay, so let's talk to Sid and sell our items. So we want to keep the elixir and the white fang. So you want to have 1,200 money so you can afford to get a haste G and a Fira G. That's basically our engine and our haste. And we're going to need to equip that on our gummy ship later. Alright, so let's talk to Merlin here. And Merlin is going to redirect us to the Fairy Godmother, which will unlock our first summon of the game, and probably our most important one, which is Simba. Simba is really powerful, especially when you equip abilities such as Cheer, and you have certain Keyblades that give you, or certain items that equip that boost your spell and summon power. And we're going to be getting that much later. But for right now, we're going to keep him in our inventory because he'll be coming up. Alright, so we're going to go through the 3rd district. Now, the reason we're doing this instead of warping is because we need to activate this cutscene, and it actually does not allow you to warp because the game is basically forcing you to go to the 3rd district. So now that there's no Heartless, we can use this opportunity to unlock the keyhole there, and now that door is accessible, and we're going to go to the small house and talk to Sid. And Sid is going to basically give us what we need to progress through the game. And he's going to give us... Excuse me.
You see.
Sorry about that. So he's going to give us the Warp G. Alright, so right here I need Donald to use Blizzard, and he did. Thank you. So right here, we're gonna talk to Sid. And we're gonna get Fira and Haste. Alright, so let's warp over to Wonderland and then make our way to the warp hole. But we gotta go to the gummy mission, the gummy menu first, so we can equip the items that we just got. So over here, we're gonna do right here. So this is our Fira, oops, and our haste. So this gives us our acceleration, and Fira basically makes our engine go faster. All right, so now we're gonna go through the next part of the game, which is Agrabah. And now as you see that we have the engine and our haste upgrade, once I hold down the square button, it'll basically give us a boost and make us go a lot faster. So these sections won't be dragging out as long as they used to. Alright, so the first real boss strat that is coming up will be in Agrabah, so we're gonna try our best to prepare ourselves and make sure that that strat goes well. Because Agrabah as a level can be really tricky, especially this early in the run. Alright. So we're almost there. There's Agrabah. Alright, so basically the same deal as in Deep Jungle. We're going to be trying to activate some save points that we can warp to, because certain parts of this level is going to be locked out. But they completely overlooked the fact that you could just use the gummy ship to warp to a certain room. So we're going to be using that strat. So to make sure that we don't have to do too much platforming in this level. So we actually do need to go to Aladdin's house so we can activate a drawer here. So going up here, activating this actually releases the carpet. And the carpet is basically going to lead us to where Aladdin is, and we got to rescue him. Alright, so that's the save point, and this is one of the mega elixirs that we're going to be picking up for the entire run. So right now we have 1 elixir and 1 mega elixir. So we're going to need 1 more elixir and 2 more mega elixirs. So we're going to talk to the carpet. The carpet is going to lead us to the desert, and hopefully this bandit fight goes well. Alright, here's your deep freezes.
See ya! See ya! Deep freeze! Deep freeze! Deep freeze! Deep freeze! Deep See ya! Deep freeze! Deep freeze! Deep freeze! Deep freeze!
Okay, we're actually good on we're good on EXP here actually. Very nice. So I think I just unlocked scan in the the bandit fight there. So I'm gonna be doing a quick menu when I get to Al's house. Alright, so in this part of the game, a lot of the rooms have been locked out and we have to like go do a bunch of platforming, but instead we're just gonna warp to Al's house. So that unlocks this cutscene, which brings us to the next part of the game. And we're gonna do a quick menu here, so let me just get that done real quick. So we're gonna change the Kingdom Key to Jungle Key, we're gonna get the White Fang on, give Goofy the EXP necklace, and then we're gonna unlock Scan. There we go. Alright, so that's the second menu of the run. Okay.
See ya! Deep freeze!
Okay. There we go. Okay, so I do not want to fall down there because it's going to spawn more Heartless if I do that, so I'm just going to avoid that. And I need to unlock this keyhole right here. Very nice. Okay, so now that we unlock that, we're gonna go around and go through here so we can cut to. We're gonna do a little corner cut here so we can reach the next part, and we're actually gonna do the first boss fight of this level. This level in particular actually has like sort of a boss rush thing going on. So we have the pot centipede, and then another fight after that, followed by another fight, and then another fight. Okay, so this was pretty simple. We're just gonna do a bunch of air combos. Try to get myself positioned here, so that way as pot centipede is moving forward, I can just hit it. Now, I'm gonna wanna move up here because for some reason, this room is all one piece. And now that I moved up here, I'm closer to the door. Alright, now we got the next boss fight, which is Tiger Head. This fight can be a little annoying. So let's see how good our RNG is. Okay, decent. So we're just gonna be hitting the eyes.
Come on! Deep freeze!
Okay, come on. This fight on Proud Mode can be especially annoying because of how like heavy hitting those eye lasers can be. Okay, that was okay for the RNG that was. All right, so now we're going into the Cave of Wonders. So we need to activate something. Okay, I didn't get that little trick there. If you jump out of that platform there, you can just dodge roll into the water. That saves like maybe a second or two, but no big deal. All right, so we're gonna go into the hidden room, and there's this pillar that we need to hit, so it unlocks the treasure room. The next portion of the run that we need to get to. That basically leads us to Jafar. So the first Jafar fight is our first instance of actually having like a boss, like some boss strats. So hopefully I can be able to pull it off, which is known as the one cycle. One cycle Jafar is a pretty tricky, specific load of combos that you need to do against him. And I'll explain it once we get to there. Okay, so I'm going to be doing a specific setup so that way I can force Jafar to go into his bubble. Alright, very good fight. So what I had to do there was force Jafar to go into his bubble so that way when I hit it out of it, just enough hits so that way I can get him to low enough health, and he'll do his revenge attack. And his revenge attack is like so slow to the point where you could actually just keep wailing on him, and then he'll just die. So really glad that fight went well. Because as you guys know, if you're familiar with the Jafar fight in a casual playthrough, he has a tendency of just flying all over the screen, and it's really annoying. So I'm really glad that went well.
Come on!
Okay, I need Goofy and Donald here. Okay, really bad RNG here. I need you to spawn next to me, please. No? Okay. Well, that's bad. Okay, maybe he's spawning now? No, he's throwing another rock. Unlucky.
Deep freeze, see ya!
Okay, we'll just keep spamming defreeze on him eventually. Or maybe Yaga's coming over here? No. Okay.
Deep freeze, see ya!
I'm just gonna keep spamming defreeze. Oh, Yaga's over here. Okay. There we go. Okay. Well, that's all that issue. Yeah, usually the RNG in that fight is pretty consistent if you get onto the platform where Jasmine is pretty fast, but I guess I wasn't so lucky in that fight. Alright, well, that was Genie Jafar. Basically, you know, the usual deep freeze into just hitting Iago a bunch. And now we got to get out of here because the Cave of Wonders is falling apart. And don't mind me, I'm just getting hit by a bunch of these rocks here. It's no big deal. Oh, I actually missed that. Oh no. Okay. I might not get the quick kill here. Yeah. Okay. Well, the reason why I was getting hit by all that is because I could do a quick kill, and the quick kill would actually get me out of this level faster, but I guess I just didn't hit it in time, so no big deal. Alright, so that was Agrabah, and we're basically going to make our way over to the next level, which is Monstro. Now, Monstro is actually one of the quicker levels in this game. Not much going on right here, so we're going to be going through some more level cutscene exposition here, and anything to read off, Clock?
It would be really nice if I unmuted my microphone.
Yeah, that would be.
No, not at the moment. We're still holding at $155 for the Earthkeeping Glitch. I just want to, just remind everyone we are dangerously close to 4K. We've got about 90 minutes left in this run and left in, day 5 for speed dots. Yeah, there's really not much else. We're about to close out the final, not the final day. About to close out day 5, second day of weekend number 2. Just remember, we are raising money here for Save the Children.
Yeah, definitely get those donos in while you can.
If you want to get those donos in to save the kids, we're $20 away from our current stretch goal of $4,001. We're currently at $3,981.
Alright, like I said, I definitely feel like we can get to that goal today. Because we still got a lot of run left. We can easily get to that goal. Alright, so as we're making our way to Monstro, Monstro is a level that basically requires a lot of the level knowledge, especially because this is another one of those levels where if you were playing this casually, you'd get lost because all the walls and the rooms look very, very similar if you're not familiar with it. Now I'm going to be trying to go for a strat here called Chamber 3 Skip. So it's a very specific airtight jump that saves about 7 seconds overall. So hopefully I'll be able to land it. If not, then it's no big deal. Alright. As Goofy has stated, it's a big old whale. What's a whale doing in the middle of the sky, you may ask? And to that, I do not have a proper answer for you. Oh, he's approaching us. Alright, so as we're going through more cutscene skipping here, this is going to be the first level where we pick up a new ability, which is going to be high jump, and that's going to be really important moving forward. But we'll get there when we get there. Alright, so we're going to be approaching the insides of Monstro. So once we hit Chamber 1, we're going to go into, I believe it's called Chamber 4? But that's going to be our way to try and attempt to do Chamber 3 skip. Chamber 2, sorry. Hey, we got it. Nice. Alright, so that is Chamber 3 skip. That is a really, really hard jump to do. Because you only have one shot at doing it because you're falling as you're approaching. And you have to do a really specific high jump without falling. And there's not much room to be able to go through. So really glad I got to pull that off in a marathon. That's really nice.
Why do you...
Alright, so we're going to be approaching the first boss fight, which is Parasite Cage. Now, in this level, there's only really 2 bosses. It's just Parasite Cage twice. And it's really self-explanatory. You just do a bunch of air combos on him, and you stagger him over and over again. And I see Riku in there. He's trying his best. And drop combo. That's unfortunate.
Come on! Come on!
Okay. Well, due to that drop combo, I dropped the loop, but that's okay because Parasite Cage really doesn't do that much damage to you, and you deal a whole bunch to him. So, you know, fair deal. Alright, so let's make our way back. And we're going to be getting the treasure chest that unlocks high jump. Perhaps one of the most important abilities in the game. Alright, so let's do a menu here. Let's get 3 wishes, Hurricane Blast and Bee Haste, and high jump. Okay, another quick menu right there. I gotta keep track of my menuing and remembering what I last left on. So that way I know how to menu for the next portion of the game. Alright, we're making our way up, and this is the arena where Parasite Cage 2 is. Drop combo is interesting. I am getting a lot of dropped inputs. That is unfortunate. Can I get a hit, please? There we go.
Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on!
Okay, a lot of drop combos there, but I guess we salvaged it. I didn't die, so that's nice. Yeah! Yeah, I agree, Goofy. I've never heard him say that. That's really funny. Alright, so we see Riku and Kairi, and they're basically at Hook Ship already. And that's going to be not the next level we go to, because the next level we're going to is actually going to be Halloween Town. And Halloween Town has some pretty interesting boss fights there. The boss fights being basically Oogie and Oogie Manor. I guess if you really want to call Oogie Manor a boss fight, more so just like a platforming, like, whole spiel. But yeah, up for debate. Alright, so we're heading back to Agrabah. We're gonna warp out. Get back to Monstro, because in Monstro we actually need to get Dumbo. And it's actually faster to teleport to Monstro and then make our way to Halloween Town than it is to actually just go straight to Halloween Town. So the only reason why we're backtracking here is to get Dumbo, because we're absolutely going to be needing him for certain sequence breaks in Hollow Bastion. So we definitely have to make sure that we get Dumbo. And we're also going to be doing a little quick menu here so we can equip to the item that we got not too long ago, which is Ray of Light. And can I get up here? Can I get up? Thank you. Alright, picking up Water Gleam, which is basically Dumbo. Alright, let's quick. White Fang to Ray of Light. So Ray of Light is going to give us more MP, and we're definitely going to be needing that. And it also increases summon power, which will come up much later. Alright, so now that we're done with Monstro, we're going to go right next to Halloween Town. Now, Halloween Town, I know a lot of people may remember it as one of the cooler looking levels, because this was like the first instance of Sora and the gang changing their outfit to fit the world. And they definitely explored that much later in the other games. Outside of Atlantica, of course, because Atlantica actually like transformed their entire like movement system as well. But just like purely aesthetics here, I really dig Halloween Town just because of how cool it is. All right, let's make our way to the center here. So these Heartless are not damaging us or wanting to fight. And the reason being is because Jack is apparently trying to control them. That's pretty neat. But obviously that nothing will go wrong if that in that case, right? Alright, so we're gonna get this power up here. That's gonna be really important because we're gonna want to deal as much damage as we can to Oogie in this world. And we're gonna be having a lot of opportunity to try and increase our power using that power up. And we're not going to be using Jack in our party, but we will be taking his ethers because we're going to need those for using more deep freeze, as you could be seeing later.
Deep freeze, deep freeze.
Yep, deep freeze. Okay, so Jack, give me your ether. And then we're going to go to power up, use it on Sora. Alright, really good menu there. Alright, so some of these rooms have Heartless spawns that we want to try and kill them as fast as possible because there's really no other way to really progress. So we're going to be going through the graveyard a lot. So first we're going to have to fight a wave of shadows here, so we're going to use, you know it, Deep Freeze. Okay. There we go. Alright, good formation there. So everything just died due to deep freeze. Okay, so this is going to be another instance of where I'm going to be really cautious of how I use my magic here. And depending on the room RNG too, because if I get a certain spawn in a certain room, it's going to be really unlucky and I'll lose up to 10 seconds because of it, because I'll have to re-enter it. So let's hope that doesn't happen. It's a really low chance of it happening, but it can still happen, and I really do not like that. Alright, so we're going to be heading back to the graveyard. And we need to progress to the end of the room there to go towards the coffin that'll lead us to the room where the Jack in the Box is. Very good.
Deep freeze. See ya. Deep freeze.
Okay, good. Skip there. Right. So if you land on that little tombstone right there and then do a dodge roll, you'll actually have enough time to examine the coffin and not have to fight those Heartless. All right, so we got 5, 3, 5 as our combination. Yeah, so that combination is random every time. And there's a tradition in certain Kingdom Hearts runs where if they get the number right, they get a free sub, so that's pretty cool.
Fire!
Alright, a little bit of platforming over here. We're gonna be moving on up. So yeah, this stage has a lot of backtracking, but this is gonna be the last time we're gonna enter the lab. Because we're gonna give the final piece, which is the Jack in the Box, to Dr. Finkelstein. And in this cutscene, this is where Lock, Shock, and Barrel actually steal the heart, so we have to get it back. So then we'll go past the hill. So we're gonna go back into the graveyard. And hopefully we get the good spawn past the graveyard. Okay, good.
See ya. Deep freeze. See ya. Deep freeze. Deep freeze. Here.
Okay, I'm gonna use the ether here now. Okay, that was a decent fight right there. I wanted to make sure that those enemies despawn, so that way, or not despawn, I had to kill those enemies really quickly so I can examine the tombstone so it'll activate the hill. Okay, so interesting thing about Oogie's Manor is that there's actually some pretty cool platforming that you can do here. Normally in a casual run, you actually have to go through the door so you can use the little fire lift to get up higher. But since we have dodge roll and high jump here, we can actually just skip all that and do a little bit of traversing here. Yeah, hopefully good enough that I don't fall, so that'd be, you know, knock on wood. There we go. Okay. That could have been a whole lot worse. Alright, so get your deep freezes ready because we are approaching lock, shock, and barrel.
Deep freeze, deep freeze, deep freeze. See ya, see ya. Deep freeze, deep freeze. See ya, see ya. Deep freeze, see ya, see ya, see ya. Deep freeze, deep freeze, deep freeze. Here. Deep freeze.
Okay, pretty good fight. I wish I didn't use that ether because I didn't know how many were getting hit by that. But that was actually a really good lock, shock, barrel fight.
Hey, it's Tacos.
Yeah?
Guess what?
What?
Deep freeze! Deep freeze!
Yeah, that lock, shock, barrel fight was actually really good, all things considered. I mean, I'm not gonna keep an ether, which kind of sucks, but at the same time, I'm okay with it because... Oops. There we go. So I'm gonna equip White Fang and Air Combo Plus because White Fang actually increases my damage, not relating to magic. And Oogie really doesn't deal, like, he's more weak to physical damage than actual magic, so that's why I had to do a little equip change right there. Alright, so Oogie can be a bit trolly, so let's hope I don't get trolled by him. Oops, no jump.
Deep
Sure.
freeze. See ya.
Okay, I need to lure them both down here. Alright, where are you? Where are you? There you are. Okay, I need to make sure that Donald and Goofy don't spawn. Okay, well, Donald's here, so that might be a little bit of a problem, but it's fine. As long as Donald... Okay, Donald got one hit on him, which is annoying because it actually activates Oogie's revenge value. But we should be fine. We got 4. I tried to hit it, but the dice ended up actually hitting me on the way down, so that kind of sucks. This is going to be a little bit of a slow fight. Alright, this is fine. Alright, so basically Oogie's dead here. Or not? Okay, he will be soon. This will kill. Yeah. Okay. A little unlucky, but I mean, as far as Oogie fights go, that was like decent. I tried to hit all the dice blocks back at him, but I got hit, which kind of sucks. But you know, it is what it is. All right, so that was Oogie, and once we're done with this, we're gonna have to activate the Oogie Manor fight, which is just basically a bunch of platforming and hitting a bunch of darkness balls, which is still really weird to me to this day. All right, so we're gonna be using a specific route to get to where we need to go. Jump. Okay, that's fine. Excuse me, Donald. Excuse me, Donald. Thank you. Okay, I got really confused. I thought that didn't die. I didn't hear the sound effect for it. There we go. Can I get up? Thank you. Okay. I got a little confused there because I thought one of the dark balls didn't disappear, but that's fine. Okay, decent fight. Overall, just a decent Halloween Town. Oh yeah, we're done with Halloween Town now. So we're gonna move on to the next part of the run, which is Neverland. Now Neverland is pretty interesting because this is also another one of the really cool strats that I like to use. Actually, 2 instances of really cool strats. This is probably one of my more favorite parts of the game as far as the Disney levels go, because obviously my favorite level in this game is Hollow Bastion without a doubt. But Neverland is really cool because there's a bunch of cool strats in that level, just when it comes down to platforming and actually just doing some of the boss fights, and they could be pretty hard if you mess it up, so hopefully we don't mess it up. Oh, and one more thing. Hook ship is completely random, so sometimes there's a 50-50 chance that hook ship shows up. So if he doesn't show up, we lose 45 seconds, and if he does show up, then we're good. We're chilling. But until then, anything you want to add to that, Clocky?
Gummy ship go pew pew.
Wait, I'm sorry?
Gummy ship go pew pew.
Yeah, gummy ship go pew pew, exactly. For sure.
This gummy ship segments are so long, so why?
I know. Like, even with getting all of these, even with getting all the power-ups and just, like, trying to make us go as fast as possible, they still kind of just, like, take up a pretty decent chunk of the run.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know in Kingdom Hearts 2, there's actually a mod that removes the entire, like, gummy ship section, so you just go straight to the boss.
It's the sickest category.
Yeah.
It's the sickest category, because you don't need to sit here for, I mean, to be fair, you don't get your bathroom breaks.
Mm-hmm.
But
Granted, yeah.
you don't get 50 million bathroom breaks.
Pretty much, yeah. Alright, so...
Welcome to the gummy ship, chat. Welcome to the gummy ship.
Alright, so let's pray that we get our good luck here. Alright, so if these two rings disappear, that means Hook is here. Unlucky. Okay. I figured that would happen in the marathon. So we're gonna have to go towards Atlantica and then come back. And normally Hook Ship appears on the second try. There actually is a mod that removes the randomness of the Hook Ship spawn and makes it 100%. I'm not using it because I'm just built different, so we're just gonna try it again. And if it doesn't spawn in the second time, then I'm just really unlucky. Okay, so it should be past this area here. There we go. Okay, second try. We take those. Alright, that's quite alright. Okay, so in Neverland, there's gonna be some pretty tricky platforming that I'm gonna try to pull off. Hopefully it goes well. And Peter Pan is gonna be trying to help us out.
You don't say.
You don't say. Alright.
That's right, I renamed your Netherlands, but you don't say.
Yep, and it's still that to this day.
I think we've got you don't say gorge.
Yeah. Okay, really good there. Okay, so that was basically the part that I needed to focus on, just getting to that area.
What?
So as I said earlier, climbing is really slow, so luckily since we have high jump, we can just jump up there and fire will actually bring up Sora's hurt box, so it'll activate the next room, which is pretty neat. Okay, so one of the strats coming up, which I really hope I get to pull off correctly, because this fight can be really annoying. Anti-Sora is one of those fights in the game where if you were playing this as casually, you had a lot of trouble with it. So I'm gonna switch this to stop. I'm gonna try my best to do some stop loops on Anti-Sora without him breaking out. Let's hope it goes well.
Here!
Okay, decent damage. Oh, I almost got it. I didn't get the hit either. Okay, all things considered, that was a pretty good Anti-Sora fight. That could have gotten a lot worse. A lot worse. Alright, quick menu over here. Let me focus real quick. Alright, nice. Alright, so what I'm doing there is setting up for Hook, for Captain Hook. So Peter Pan is actually out of our party, but he'll rejoin us later. Oops. There we go. Okay, so over here, we're going to be swapping to Peter Pan. Or we're going to be swapping Donald out for Peter Pan because Peter Pan has all his ethers and we're going to be needing those. And this is going to be our first instance of Simba. So, when you equip Cheer for the party, it boosts your damage and how long your summon stays out. So that's going to be really important when we use Simba here. So we're just going to clear out all the Heartless here with Simba, and then move on to Hook.
Give me strength.
Okay, that was really good. And luckily, Goofy didn't use his MP. We're going to really need it for Hook. Oh no. Okay. Unlucky, but should be fine. Okay. Saved it. That could have been a lot worse. But yeah, I dropped an air combo, and sometimes Hook is invulnerable to your stop, which I still don't understand, but if he breaks out of your stop loop, then it's going to be really hard to catch him. But we got him back into the loop, so pretty fortunate that that happened. Okay, so we're going to be hitting this 3 times so we can unlock the keyhole and basically be done with Neverland. Alright, so at this part of the game, we're going to be going back to Traverse Town for a 3rd time because we actually didn't do the opposite armor fight yet, and there's good reason for that. So we're going to be super over level for our opposite armor by the time we get there, but we unlock ability in this world right after I menu to it real quick, so let's do that. So we get Fairy Harp, we're going to equip Glide and Guard and... oops. Guard and ours. There we go. Oh, let me equip the item first, actually. So, the item that we picked up in Neverland was actually Flare G. So we're going to replace Fear G with Flare G because this actually makes our engine a lot quicker. Okay, now we're going to go over to Traverse Town, and we're going to stop by the Magician Study so we can pick up Dumbo that we got from Monstro, because we're going to be needing that in Hollow Bastion. Let's go to Magician Study, pay a visit to the good old grandmother, fairy godmother, and we're going to get Dumbo in our inventory. Alright, so now we're going to go back to the accessory shop and go towards the room where opposite armor is. So we got to hit the bell tower. And there's going to be a strategy here where I'm going to try my best to save my MP so I can do a strat against opposite armor. And I'm going to need to do some good maneuvering here as well. you. Goofy, stop. Oh, an ether. Oh, that is very good. It is very rare for one of those things, Heartless to drop an ether, so I definitely have to pick that up. That's gonna help us out later. That is really, really lucky. Alright, so we're gonna ring this bell. We're gonna ring this bell 3 times, and then this will unlock Ops' armor for us. Okay, hopefully this will be enough MP that we can use so we can get double R's. If not, then I think we'll be fine. Drop combos. That might not be enough. Should be fine though. All right. Okay. Don't really like this formation, but yeah, it's really bad RNG. That's fine. As long as it gets into the cannonball form. Okay, really unlucky. Didn't go into the cannonball. Okay. Well, that was opposite armor. Not the best RNG there, but we got the fight done. Also, you can actually cutscene skip as soon as the boss is done. For some reason, I don't know why. I actually discovered that, like, or not me personally discovered it, but I just found out that, like, maybe a week ago. Alright, so we just got a few cutscenes to skip here. Any donations to read off, Clocky?
Oh, you picked the perfect time to throw that up to me, because he's got $20 from Anonymous who says, "Merry Christmas, you filthy animal." That takes us up to $4,001, which takes us to our current stretch goal, which is Speed Dogs Royal Rumble. So that is now unlocked, and that will be happening sometime in the future. I don't know. And that also inches us ever so much closer to the Oda Keeper glitch. We are getting there. We are getting there. If you take a look on the incentives page, we're getting nice and close. We did have a little bit of a chat with the finance boffins, and they misplaced a few dollars, so we're a bit closer than we thought.
All right,
we're less than $50 away from hitting the Oda Keeper glitch.
That is awesome news.
We're smashing it.
All right.
Possibly might see it at the end of the run. You've got about an hour.
Yeah, 1 hour left
to get those donations in.
Yeah, we're pretty much
like donate if you want to join in the fun.
Yeah, so we're pretty much approaching the second half of the game, because Hollow Bastion itself is like practically half of the run. Hollow Bastion and End of the World included, I should say. So we're approaching there ever so fastly now that we got the our Flare G, because Flare G is a much faster engine than Fear G. And we're going to be picking up one more of these gummy items, and that's actually in Hollow Bastion. It's going to be our haste. It's going to be an upgraded version of Haste G, which makes us go way faster than normal. Like, if I thought this was like somewhat speedy compared to like regular base gummy ship traveling, you haven't seen anything yet. But Hollow Bastion, yeah, this world is definitely my favorite, and for good reason. Very impactful part of the game, story-wise and gameplay-wise. Good boss fights here, honestly. Like, there's loads of good boss fights here that I really enjoy doing. And hopefully don't mess up either. Alright. So this is unskippable cutscene territory over here, so just go ahead and do your shilling job, Clocky.
All right. Oh, yeah, be sure you're in for a bit of a shilling. We at Speed Dogs were raising up money here this weekend, and also we did last weekend for Save the Children. Obviously, we all know who Save the Children are. We get to help a bunch of kids in need from all places all over the world. We're also running some awesome incentives. We've got the Kingdom Hearts Oathkeeper glitch, which we're $25 away from hitting, which we've got an hour to hit, which we said before. We've also just unlocked the Stray Garfield mod. That will be for tomorrow, I believe. That's got a few $100s in the tank, and we've just hit $4,000. I haven't seen the new stretch goal yet, so I don't know what that is. It's probably going to be 4,500. Hopefully we can hit that tomorrow. And anyone who donates at least $5 goes in the running anyone who donates $5 by the end of this run goes in the running to win a Kingdom Hearts mouse mat or a Stream Amplified bundle, which is a mic and a light. Exclamation mark prizes if you want to get in, if you want to take a look at them. We've also got a nice, beautiful $25 tier, which doesn't have to be all in one donation. It can be cumulative across the entire weekend. And the grand prize for this will be a Elgato Stream Deck. Sorry, yeah.
Yes.
I completely lost my train of thought.
Yeah, it's all good. Train, you say?
Sorry, what?
You said train? Perhaps we should.
$25 train.
Choo-choo, maybe? Let's make it happen, y'all. Alright, but yeah, so now we've approached Hollow Bastion, and at this point of the run, we've lost our Keyblade, and also Donald and Goofy are no longer with us, so we've got Beast here, so Beast is going to be our homie for a bit, and we're just going to be doing a little bit of puzzle in here, which is basically just hitting all these switches in a certain order, just so we can get to a certain level. Now, earlier I did get to proc my menu for the magic screen to Gravity, because Gravity is going to be one of the most important end-game spells that we're going to be using. So, out with Deep Freeze, yeah, in with Gravity. So we're just going to activate the switch here, and we're going to swap our camera so it faces forward so we can load up the defender here. I'm going to use a Gravity and then try and get Beast to kill. Perfect. That was excellent. I wish Beast was more cooperative like that in my actual runs. So that was actually legitimately perfect timing right there for Beast to activate that ferocious lunge. Alright, so same deal here. We're just going to be doing the same thing, but except in reverse. So yeah, really funny how even though we don't have the Keyblade anymore, we have access to our magic, which is probably our best choice of damage here anyway. So really funny how they overlooked that. Alright, so what I'm going to do next is go over to this corner and try to despawn these dark balls, because they're going to be in the way of trying to activate that elevator. Alright, looks like they're all disappearing. Good. Yeah, you can't examine items in this game while you're in combat, which I'm really glad that they changed in Kingdom Hearts 2. So it just makes things like that a little less tedious. Alright. So our next fight that we got coming up is Riku 1. And I need Goofy to be a homeboy here and do the spin. And we'll be looking good. This fight really comes down to Goofy doing Tornado or not, because he deals the most damage with that move, because Tornado does not scale. Alright, we're gonna lure him over here and let's just see how this fight goes. Wow, Goofy did amazing there. That was a really good fight. Good job, Goofy. I'm proud of you. He did his job. Donald, however, not so much. Alright, now the gang's all back together. You love to see it. Alright, so over here we're going to be collecting a few items that we're going to be needing to progress throughout the Hollow Bastion Castle. And nothing much really to say here, just going to be trying to do them as fast as we can. And I fell. Yep, can we get up there? Thank you. Alright. So in the next room, we're going to be gathering pieces so we can unlock the Heartless Insignia door. And we're going to be doing that just in a few.
Fire! Fire!
Okay, I gotta be careful how I do my precise movement here, because if I land on that pillar while that cutscene is playing, I have to waste time to get off of it. So I'm really glad
See ya!
that that went well. Alright, so Trinity limit here to unlock one insignia piece here. Hitting those pots also unlocks a Trinity piece. And pushing this little statue right here is going to unlock a Trinity, an emblem piece for us. Alright, this should be the last of the candles.
See ya! Fire!
Excellent. Alright, I had to be really cautious of my my MP management here also. Actually, I just remembered I picked up that ether, so maybe it won't be as important. But still really good regardless, just on the off chance that I didn't have an ether. Yeah, so picking up that ether in Traverse Town 3 was really, really lucky, and I'm really happy about that. So I get to use it during the elevator lift on our way towards Maleficent. Alright, so I'm going to be doing a specific set of actions for the Wyvern in the next room. Make sure I don't mess it up.
Stop! Force! See ya! Fire!
Okay, so I do a stop, gravity, and fire, and that's enough damage to kill that Wyvern while it's still frozen. Also, why can't I see anything? Whoa, where am I? There's no way this is happening again. Oh boy. This deep into the run, dude? Oh my god. Oh no.
You get a save?
I do have a save file, yeah. Okay. You can keep the timer going. I'll just load the save file real quick. Give me 1 second. Yeah. Gosh. That is embarrassing. Okay, so I'll just head back to... One second. I'll just head back to the opposite armor fight, basically. Or actually, I do have a file that is in the before Riku one. Before we get there.
Look, all I'm saying, chat, is $5 donation might cause Taco's game to not die again.
Yeah, I'm really interested. Like, I killed as soon as that Wyvern died. It just sent me into the abyss again, and I'm really confused as to why that kept happening. Okay, but no worries. Yeah, I can load the file that is basically at Beast Castle, or under before Riku one, so that's fine. Yeah, we don't need to reset the timer for this one, luckily. Man, 2 instances of my game crashing. That is, or soft locking. I'm gonna have to figure out why that has been happening. Well, good thing I made the estimate like really high, cause like there was no way. All right, so let's load up to where is it? I have it right here. All right, I know you're here. Oops. It is over in not Castle Chapel. Come on, where are you? Oh man, there's no way. Yeah, it might have to be the opposite armor one. Okay, so opposite armor is oh my god, there's no way I deleted the opposite armor one. Oh, it's an accessory shop. Okay, here we go. All right, so back here, that's fine. So opposite armor going into Hollow Bastion again. Man, really unfortunate that it just happened to crash twice like that. Don't know why that's been happening. Okay, no big deal. Oops. Really bad graphic bugs right there.
This is it.
Oh, that was all of them? Oh, wow. Okay, interesting. And that gave me enough MP for double Rs. Okay, cool. Alright, well, we'll just have to get through opposite armor again. No big deal. And then we're gonna head back to Hollow Bastion. Oops. Gotta activate this 2 more times. Alright. Now hopefully that doesn't happen again. If that does happen, then I'll just I'll have to load up a file that like skips ahead to where we were supposed to be. Which really sucks, but at the same time, I mean, like, I don't want to waste too much time. Okay, so I have enough MP for double Rs here, so hopefully this fight goes really well. Oh, bad RNG. No, come on.
Take that. Come on.
And of course. Okay. Man, I'm just getting really unlucky with this. Okay, here we go. Okay, I got the cannon. Alright. Well, that happened again. Come on. There we go. Alright, talk to Sid again, and we're gonna do a bunch more cutscene skipping, and hopefully no other issues will happen after this. Yeesh. Bad menuing right there. Alright, back to Hollow Bastion now. Alright. Okay, so sadly, with all these issues that have been happening with the run, I'm pretty sure we're going to be a little overestimate, which probably won't be that huge of a deal. Since this was the last run of the day.
Look, a little overestimate means we get a little bit more marathon. It means we get a little bit more time to get some donations in, you know?
There you go. Like to see the positives.
A little bit more of a chance to see it.
Yeah, hopefully we get that in sentiment. We're only, you said you were only 25 away?
Yes, $25 away from that.
Alright, awesome. Well, I mean, we can make it happen. I really, really hope that we get to see that cutscene glitch, the Oathkeeper glitch, because it is definitely a treat for those that have never seen it. back at it again. Okay, and if it happens again, I'm probably gonna make a save file when I get beasts, just so I don't have to do all that again. Okay. Alright, so once again, we're gonna lose Donald and Goofy and our Keyblade, and we're just gonna have Beast chilling with us. Okay, sure. Or we'll just fall. There we go. That's what I wanted. Alright, so yeah, I hotkeyed my magic menu to go to gravity because I don't have it available on my shortcut menu yet. And I'm going to need that for the defender. That's going to be in this area. Okay. I know this part is a little, like, tedious and not really much to talk about here, especially considering that we had to do it all over again, which is a bit frustrating, but should be getting closer towards the cooler parts later.
See ya!
Okay, there we go. Alright, cool. Beast was cooperative again, which is nice. I really hope I get another good Riku fight like I did on the previous attempt, because that was a really, really clean fight. Like, Goofy was able to do his tornadoes, like, effectively. But we'll see how it goes. Also, I'm going to make a quick save just to be safe. Oh, the waterway split was right there. Okay, I did have a save file for this. Oh my god. Well, that's embarrassing. Alright. Alright, Goofy, I need you to do the thing again. Greatly appreciate it. Unlucky. Okay, it wasn't as good as the previous attempt, but I'll take it. I will definitely take it. Okay. We'll be getting back to where we are shortly. They could discuss more about the game as we progress. Okay. At least that was pretty nice. Executed well for the most part.
Fire! 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 Fire!
Alright, there we are. Okay. Alright, almost there. Just have to get back and hopefully not do whatever happened there to have that bug occur.
Let's go. We're making progress.
Yeah, for real. I'm gonna have to, after this run, I'm gonna have to really look into seeing why that's been happening. Like, specifically today, because, like, these are instances that I have never seen it happen.
Here! See ya! Fire!
They're
Fire!
both in places that you haven't had it before, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, see, it didn't happen there. I don't know what caused that. Go figure. Okay, now I'm wondering if that Heartless died or not. Because I see the HP bar. Okay. Interesting. I don't think it died, so that's going to be a little bad for experience, but whatever. What's also annoying is since I soft locked again, I don't have that ether anymore, so that's going to be a little more annoying too. What do you think, Goofy? Yeah.
I know what Goofy thinks.
Goofy's
You know what
like...
he thinks? Gorge.
Gorge, yeah, exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself. Yeah, that didn't really get
some
me.
Goofy W's in the chat.
Yeah, good old Goofy W. If you have it unlocked, that is. Or if you have it available in your chat, Goofy W. Here we are, Goofy W. Alright, get some Goofy W's in chat.
Goofy W.
There we are. What a lovely lad.
Damn, his dentist must be so happy with him. Look at those pearly whites.
Right? Okay, I'm gonna gather as many MP orbs as I can here. I also gotta hotfix my summon to Dumbo before I forget. Okay, that should do. Alright, let's not get unlucky. In my previous attempts of this run, when I was doing the practice yesterday, I got hit by the blizzard of the wizard twice. So let's hope that doesn't happen. Okay, good. So yeah, if I mess that up, that's like 30 additional seconds lost every time. So I'm glad that didn't happen. Alright, so we're going to be approaching the Maleficent fight. This fight is actually pretty cool, like once you know the trick. Pretty easy to do actually. All you have to do is just jump up, do 1 Rs, jump up, do 1 Rs, and then jump in place a bunch. Build MP for a 2nd Rs. Reach a damage threshold and then do another Rs. Yeah, that was Maleficent. Okay, the first fight's fairly easy, but the second fight can be a little dangerous if you drop a combo, so little bit of serious time coming up right now for these next couple of fights, and I hope I don't mess them up. And Donald alert, cheer. Alright. Let's hope I don't drop a combo here. Little bit of focus in here. Oh! Oopsie. Oh, that was a misinput. Okay, it should be fine. Or not. Oh, that's a really bad misinput. Yeah, I'm surrounded by fire. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that was a misinput on my part. I deserve to die there. Alright, we'll try it again and actually not get caught. Yeah, unfortunate. I accidentally pressed triangle when I had my shortcut menu, so I was trying to get Goofy to do tornado, and instead fire came out, and that messed up my combo. But we'll try it again this time. Broke out of it. Okay, sure. Okay, whew, just barely got out of there. Alright, well, salvaged it the second time. We'll take it. Yeah, if you do the stop loop a little too fast there, Maleficent can actually break out of it, and it's like really annoying. Okay, we'll take that though. Alright, now I just need the next boss fight to not troll, and the next boss fight being Riku 2. It's actually fairly easy to do this one once you get the rhythm of it, but Riku can kind of break out of your loop if you're not careful. And let's hope that doesn't happen here. Knowing the luck of this run so far, it probably will, so knock on wood. Alright, here we go, Riku 2.
I'd also like to point out this is the return of the blue squares.
Yep, good old blue squares. Alright, let's do this. Don't troll me, Riku.
Let's go!
Welcome, Oblivion. Open your heart.
Really? I did that too early? Interesting. Okay, sure. It could have been worse, but I mean, I got trolled, but I mean, I didn't die, so I guess that's nice. All right, do we have any incentives to throw out there or any donations to be read right now, Clocky? Because there's gonna be a whole lot of nothing coming up.
Not at the moment. Just a friendly reminder: we're $25 away from being able to see the beautiful Weatherkeeper glitch at the end of the run. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. It's the funniest thing you'll ever see. If you want to, you know what? I'm not going to spoil it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to spoil it. You've got to just sit. If you want to see, you got to donate. I'm not going to talk about it. But we also have the Stray Garfield mod incentive up for tomorrow. That's starting up at $300, which is awesome. And you know, we've just hit $4,000, so hopefully we can hit that $4,500 by the first couple of runs tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Not really much else to say because not really much else going on for the rest of the day. So you're running SAT After Dark.
Yeah, definitely want to stay tuned for that. All right, now the most important skip in the game. Oh, I didn't get it. Bonkless. So you can actually pause before Donald hits Sora, and we call it bonkless. It's a decent time save. Like maybe a second. Alright. So here we are, Traverse Town 4. This is our last time we're going to be in Traverse Town. And we're just going to prepare ourselves to go towards the end of the game at this point. And why am I going to the accessory shop? I do not know. Because Sid is up here. There we are. Yeah, so I have to go into I have to trigger this cutscene here with Sid so I can get the dialogue so I can make Kai respawn in the cavern. And I'm going to be using the gummy ship to get towards the cavern. A little bit of backtracking here. Nothing out of the ordinary here for them. Just going to Magician Study so I can talk to Merlin. He'll bring me down in the cavern. Since I didn't open the gate with the Red Trinity, it's actually a lot faster to do it this way. Okay, and I actually activated the Oath Keeper glitch right there as you saw Sora approach Funny right there, but we're not going to watch it because you guys got to donate for it. I'm just practicing, so on the off chance that we do get to meet that incentive, then you guys get to watch it. So yeah, that's the cutscene that we're going to be showing later, if you guys do meet that goal.
I want to see that's $25 away.
Not too bad, actually. I feel like we can do it before the run ends today. All right, so heading back to the accessory shop, we gotta talk to Sid because now we got the last gummy piece that he needs. So we're going to be doing our last gummy menu here. We're going to be equipping our haste that we just got from Yeah, Haste 2G is our fastest form of transportation. And we only have 2 more gummy missions before we beat the game. So now we're zooming. And the recovery on charging up our zoomy is actually really, really quick. So we're going like really, really fast in our gummy mission now. Okay, so for this particular gummy mission, we can only, so after we approach the dark hole here, we can go towards this room and one more section of the gummy mission, and we can actually exit out of the menu and go back to the warp, and the path will be unlocked for us to get to Hollow Bastion. So after this upcoming room right here, so once we see the wall of the blocks and we wait for the stage transition, then it'll unlock the path to go towards Hollow Bastion, and we don't have to go through 2 more rooms, which will be really, really fast. Okay, so we wait a little bit, wait for the screen to change, and that should be good. And we can get to Hollow Bastion. Alright, and now that we're returning here, we're actually going to be needing Beast with us. He's going to be very important for certain parts of this return. And we're also going to need Dumbo again, because there's going to be a sequence break that we're going to need. And that is not Beast. Where is Beast? We need Beast. And I need you need Beast over here. There we go. Okay, that is really weird. Don't know how that happened. My muscle memory kind of messed me up there.
No, that was Beast. It was just in his green circle cosplay.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, Sora just doesn't want to grab on anything, I guess. Surely. Okay, I have to make sure I hotkey to Dumbo. This is going to be a really important sequence break right here. So I'm going to do a dodge roll in 2 steps so I can spawn the wizard. And try and get here as fast as I can and activate Dumbo. And I'm positioned really well, so hopefully Dumbo doesn't hit me here. Or, sorry, not Dumbo, the magician doesn't hit me here. And we should be good. Alright, really nice. Okay, now all I gotta do is just despawn him and we're out of here. There we go. Okay. Took a little bit longer, but no big deal. Okay, we're gonna be doing another really important menu coming up once we get onto the elevator. And get your Beast W ready, chat, because we're gonna be seeing a big boy coming up. Oops. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna want Beast to stand like right here. And Beast W. Okay, do the roar. Do it. That's not the roar. That's the roar. There we go.
Come on!
Alright, I'll take that. That was pretty good. Good job, Beast. Would have been nice if you just killed everything in front of you, but, you know, can't get too lucky. Alright. Beast W again. I really love the music in this game. Like, it's such a treat. It's probably why I I love this level so much. Yeah.
I've just been taking a look at the little ticker on the bottom of the screen.
All right.
It's gone up. It's gone up by a little bit.
All right, yeah, lay it on me. What we got?
In fact, it's gone up by $25.
Oh, exactly. All right, so it looks like the incentive has been met. All right, read it out. What we got?
We just got $25 from Ice Age, who says $25 is a solid price to pay to see the people's oaths be kept. We almost missed this incentive, and this would have legitimately been the first incentive in Speed Dogs history that we would have missed, and we've just barely hit it.
That is awesome.
Coming down to the wire. Let's go.
Awesome. I'm glad you guys made it a reality. You love to see it. And we're getting close to the end of the game here, so we will be showing it off very shortly. Maybe we won't be maybe we will make estimate after all. We'll see. It all depends on how good what you call it, End of the World goes, because that place can definitely be hell sometimes. Okay.
It's doable, but are we close?
Okay, good damage here. Thank you, Goofy. Okay, and also Beast doing his part. I love to see it. Okay, really good dodge roll on that too, because that's really hard to do. Okay, this should do it. Alright, pretty good behemoth fight, honestly. Really, really good behemoth fight. Alright. So, Hollow Bastion 2 is pretty much done. Alright, so this cutscene coming up right here is basically Leon and the gang have arrived at Hollow Bastion and is basically explaining what happened to their world and how everything got so chaotic. And also they're saying that once we close this keyhole that we're going to be basically closing off all the walls of all the worlds. So we're going to be disconnecting all the worlds once we do once we finish Sora's mission in this game, allegedly. And this cutscene is actually unskippable. I cannot skip it, for it is an unskippable cutscene that cannot be skipped.
But we'll never forget each other.
Thank you for your time.
No matter where we are, our hearts will bring us together again.
While this cutscene is going on, just gonna take this time to say I really appreciate you guys sticking with me, even though like we've had a bit of technical difficulties with the run. The game crashes and graphical bugs that came through, really unfortunate that those happened, and I did not have a solution for them right off the fly. But even with all those mistakes happening, I still believe that we can be able to reach our estimate here. So that being said, thank you again for having me in this run, preemptively, of course, because we're still doing this. We got to do End of the World before anything, but I'm just gonna put this out as a little preemptive prayer that End of the World goes well.
I mean, End of the World takes what? 15 minutes from here on out?
I think we can do it.
Well, he's sitting at a 213 at the moment, so yeah, it's doable.
Okay, yeah, End of the World has to go really well then. Yeah.
It's alright, you're a gamer. It's fine.
We'll see. I mean, even if we make it a little over, then, I mean, it's no big deal.
Also, I just want to drop a quick shout out to the Packle. Thanks for that fantastic raid there, buddy.
Hey, nice to show some love. Alright, so we're going to equip Omega Arts over the Ray of Light. We're going to be needing that to increase our strength and our magic for this next few fights coming up leading to Behemoth 2. Alright, here's our last gummy mission. We're going to be going to End of the World now. Now, if I clutch out this End of the World, I'll definitely be okay with that, because End of the World is most definitely the hardest part of the game. And a lot can go horribly, horribly wrong. So, no pressure. Also, I gotta remember to dodge these guys and not die, because during practice I was just not paying attention and I just like read head first into those ships and I just straight up died. So I'm glad I paid attention that time. Alright, here we are, end of the world. Here is the final voyage. These invisibles need to be really nice.
Force! See ya! Let's go! Come on!
One of them DM'd. Okay, that's fine.
Come on!
Okay, I'll take that. Better than nothing. Okay, so I'm over here. Yeah, I gotta also pay attention to where Sora is facing, so I know which path to take, because funny enough, this path over here, you can actually cut some of the corners and just keep going forward, but the invisible walls make it a little tricky to see where you're going.
See ya! Force! Come on! Come on!
Okay, good. I don't want them spawning more angels because then it prolongs the fight, and I do not want that. Ooh. There we are. Okay. Definitely did not want to use that Mega Elixir there. We were going to save that towards the end of the run. So Behemoth 2, we're just going to be spamming a lot of gravity. Nothing really important here.
Force! Force! Force!
So just get some force in the chat. That'd be nice. Alright, cool. And a good old Goofy W for good luck. Okay. So over here I'm going to be equipping Ray of Light because I'm going to need it for the power of the summons. And we're going to be approaching ever so closer to them, to Ansem. But first we got to go through here. Alright, so earlier, excuse me, earlier I mentioned that we didn't go to the Hercules or the Atlantica world, so we have to do these fights. Luckily in this area, we could just clear it out with Simba. We could just do 3 roars and this room is pretty much done. That defender was getting really close.
Give me strength.
Okay, so that's that. And I have to actually dismiss Simba there because you can't exit the room when you have a summon up. Alright, so for the Atlantica world, this one is pretty simple. I just have to kill a bunch of these Heartless with just fire and gravity. Oh, that one's out of reach. Okay.
Force! Force! Fire! Fire!
Okay, they're all missing. Cool. Okay, that's all of them. That was really odd. I don't know why those fires were missing. Normally they're just like homing attacks, but I don't know, I guess just not that time. Alright, so that's our second Mega Elixir that we pick up for the run. And our third Mega Elixir is actually in the final rest.
See ya! Take that! Come on! Fire!
Oh, that was very good. Luckily, Donald got that gravity off. And can I get an air combo? Thank you. Okay, thank you, Donald, for actually doing a good spell. Alright, that's our second elixir, so almost got everything we need for the final boss. Damn, okay, Donald, on point with the gravities today. Thank you for that. Alright. Alright, Chernobog. This one's fairly simple. You just run up to him and beat him a bunch. Not much to say here. Okay, good RNG. So I just gotta get up behind him. Just hit him a bunch. Okay, good. Got the damage threshold there, so that's good. Didn't get lucky there. Okay, that was an alright fight. I gotta make sure I go down here so that way I can go into the volcano pit without having to descend down. Alright, we're approaching end here. So let's go to abilities. Super glide. And final rest is one of the most hectic parts of the run, so hopefully this goes well. Also, hello, we're facing this way now, I guess. Alright, here we go. Alright, force.
See ya! Force! 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 Force!
Alright.
This should help.
Alright, so we're gonna use our Mega Elixir here and prepare ourselves for a final rest, and I really hope this goes well. Yeah, we're gonna be a little overestimated at this point. I'm just looking at the timer right now. I don't think we can be able to do this in 7 minutes.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's alright.
It gives me the perfect opportunity to talk about the fact the new milestone's just been put up. $4,349. And if we can hit that, well, when we hit that, because I know you're all going to hit that, we'll unlock the Speed Docs Mario Golf Invitational. Look, I've played Mario Golf, and I know how much fun that game is, so I know how good like, the Mario Golf Invitational is going to be. It is going to be super cool. Highly recommend donating for that. If you want to get in early, before everyone else, you can type exclamation mark and donate into the chat. You'll have a fancy little link to the donation page.
Man, all of these just really love to do their DM, man. Get down, please. Thank you. Alright. Now we can just activate Simba and clear out the rest of this room. Yeah, really unlucky on that part, but what can you do? All right, give me strength.
Give me
All
strength.
right, and it looks like we're good on our level up here, so we should have everything that we need for the final boss. And the final boss is basically just a big old boss wave, or boss rush rather.
Give me strength.
And this will basically be the end of Kingdom Hearts 1.
Courage.
Just the last Simba roar. Alright, the final rest is done. Okay, despite the invisibles not cooperating, I felt like that was okay.
Yeah, that actually wasn't too bad, to be honest.
Alright, one of our last menus here.
Apart from all the DMs, that was actually really good.
Yep. Okay, let's get our equipment. So, Ray of Light to Ravenclaw. I'm gonna give Goofy Ray of Light and White Fang. And then let's get all our items. Alright, let's go. The final voyage. Alright, let's do this. Let's try and get this as fast as we possibly can. Alright. Let's get those Come Guardians in the chat. Here we go. Don't go that way.
Guardian!
Take that!
Insult!
Oh my gosh.
Submit! Guardian! Submit!
How are you getting out of the corner?
Guardian! Guardian! Submit!
Oh god. Okay.
Heal.
Come on.
Come, open your heart.
Okay, now you activate Goofy. Thank you.
Power.
Alright. Sure, that happened. That definitely was a fight that just happened.
It was a fight indeed. Not gonna lie, for the entire fight, I had the stream unmuted and was like praying you wouldn't call over to me because I could hear like you twice because all I wanted to hear was Come Guardian.
Oh god. Alright, let's close this out. Alright, gotta get the glitch. I want to get the leg glitch. Ah, I didn't get it. Alright, well anyways, that was Darkside 3. Now Ansem 2. Let's hope I got DM skip.
Guardian! Submit! Come, Guardian! Submit!
Take that.
Ah, yeah, I knew that was too good to be true. Alright, well, no DM skip here. Yeah, it's gonna be 2:30 by the time this fight is done, so let's just try and clear out the rest of the run.
Your final darkness is come, Guardian! Submit!
Alright. Well, Anthem 2 is done. Alright, I have to make sure I hotkey to arrow because I'm going to be needing arrow for this last part. Alright, here we are, World of Chaos.
Turn to darkness.
That's lucky.
Turn to darkness.
Twice? Man, that's really unlucky.
Welcome to darkness into
Wind.
Turn to darkness. All shall be extinct. Still confused? Then perhaps this will enlighten
Heal. Heal.
you. Welcome to darkness. All shall be extinct.
Alright, I'll take that.
Power. Force. This should help.
Okay, I need to get rid of this Mega Potion. I don't want to clogging up my inventory. Alright, hopefully artillery goes well, because artillery can be really annoying.
Power. Come on.
Okay.
Let's go. Heal.
I'm not taking that chance.
Let's go. Come on.
Okay.
This should help.
Alright, so we have 3 Mega Elixirs to last us for this entire fight, and it should be enough.
Fire! 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 See ya!
Okay, that should be the last one. I'm gonna pick up these Mega Ethers also. There we
See
are.
ya! This should help.
Alright, yeah, we got more than enough items for the rest of the fight then.
Goofy! Defense! Heal! Heal!
Damn, Goofy was melting through face. It's really good to see, actually.
Here!
Alright. Oh, that is not the thing I want to do.
Fire!
There we go. Yeah, I'll take that. Alright, a little awkward there, but I think we got it. Alright, just 2 more phases, and that should be the end of the game.
Force! 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 This should help.
Alright. Here we are. Okay, I gotta try and lure him away. I need Goofy to not. And Donald's dead. And Goofy's dead. Yeah, I really needed Goofy to be alive so he can melt through. Yeah, that is really unfortunate that they both died. Alright, that's fine.
Welcome to darkness. Turn to darkness.
Okay, time's coming up. Time.
Is this the answer?
There it is.
It can't be.
Yeah, a little bit overestimate, but we finally did it.
We did it, Reddit. We made it.
Oh my god. Oh, that was a slog. Sorry about all the game crashes again. Like, the fact that I crashed twice and made it only a little, like 5 minutes overestimate. I mean, it's whatever. It is what it is. I kind of prepared for that anyway, so I mean, I was just glad I was able to get the game done.
It was worth it because the people paid a lot of money to see a very special glitch.
You're right. Okay, yeah, so you know what? We're just gonna skip over this nerd real quick, and we're gonna set that up right quick. All right, give me nerd. All right, so let's get this real quick. I'm gonna load up the game again, and we're gonna show off that Oathkeeper glitch. Again, thank you again for those who donated. I'm definitely glad that I get to be showing it off for all of you to see. All right, and I've been getting it fairly consistently, so see if I could just keep doing that. Okay, so let's load it up, and I get to show y'all the greatness that is the Oathkeeper glitch. All right, so I'm gonna load up my file, and hopefully it'll be enough. I could get it first try, right?
Oh, absolutely. First try 100% of the time.
Exactly. Yeah, I really need like a better, like faster loader, so that way I can just get right into the game. All right, let's load it up. It's gonna be under Magician Study. All right, so let's talk to Merlin. Take me to the cavern. All right, let's activate this thing. All right, so once I get over here, activate this cutscene. I'm gonna try and jump and dodge roll at the same time. Oh, I actually didn't get it. Wow, I'm bad. Okay, so yeah, so like I have to mash, jump, and dodge roll, so that way that'll be the activation timing for it. All right, I'm gonna try again. Okay, luckily I could just go back to the Magician's Cavern and then load it up. Yeah, when I'm not trying to go for the glitch, I get it, and then when I'm actually trying to get it, go figure. Okay, let's do a take 2 here. Alright, right here, Magician Study. Alright, let's try it again. Oops. Oops. Ah, dude. Oh my god. I don't know how like I've been messing it up. Okay. So there'll be a the way you notice that I get the glitch is that if Sora lands like he's jumping instead of like walking up to Kairi, that's how you know the glitch is activated. Okay. Take 3. Third time's the charm. Okay. There we go. Okay, I got it. Alright, so now the cutscene is activated. Alright, here you are, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy.
A light at the end of the tunnel.
Oh, your grandma's story, right?
So you'll notice Sora's acting a little erratic in this cutscene.
You know what's funny? I looked everywhere for you, but you were really all
And he's gone.
Finally, we're together, Kairi. Now, it's time to get Riku back.
Who are you talking to?
You think it'll ever be the same again between us? Riku's lost his...
When I turned into a Heartless, you saved me, remember?
Here's the best part.
I was lost. I couldn't find my way. As I stumbled through the dark,
That was literally me every time I got bugged. I was just trying to air slash over and over and over again.
swallowed me. But then I heard a voice. Your voice. You brought me back.
I didn't want to
You know what we need during this?
Sora.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
Deep freeze.
That's it.
Dude, that's it.
Our hearts are
I love the
connected.
blitz. That's it.
And the light from our hearts broke through the
Yeah,
darkness.
that'd be great.
I saw that light. I think that's what saved me.
God, I love this
No
glitch so
matter how
much.
deep the
Yeah,
darkness,
it's so funny.
a light shines within. I guess it's more than just a fairy tale.
Well,
Also, I
let's
think
go.
we're in agreement that the air slashes is the
Can't
best
go.
part.
Why not?
Yeah, easily.
Because it's way too dangerous.
Meanwhile, Kyrie's is talking to a doll.
Come on,
Right.
Sora. We made it this far by sticking together. You can't go alone.
Kairi, even if we're apart, we're
Wait,
not
if
alone
Kyrie's
anymore.
talking to the doll,
Right?
does that mean that she's talking to Dora?
I
Oh
can't
no.
help.
I'm,
You'd kind of be in my way.
quite frankly, I am disgusted.
Okay. You win. Take this.
Oh my god, a flowing key.
It's my lucky charm. Be sure to bring it back to me.
A flying key, air
Don't
slash.
worry,
Yeah.
I will.
Promise?
Promise.
Alright. And that was the Oathkeeper glitch. Yeah, and then like
Awesome.
Riku's like stuck in the darkness or something. Alright, anyways. That was Kingdom Hearts.
Anyways, we don't need that plot.
Yeah, that was Kingdom Hearts 1, everyone. Thank you again for having me. And stay tuned, y'all, because SDAT After Dark will be coming up shortly. Thanks again.
Absolutely. We'll have another couple of quick messages, and then we'll see you later for a little bit of CCN Gaffy action.
Yeah. Take care, guys. Thank you for having me again.